Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, hello there. Welcome to the channel Stock Markets with Bruce, or as we like to call it, Bruce and the Intellectuals. How you doing today? Welcome. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. Friday, February the 4th. Thank God it's Friday. What a week. What a crazy, crazy week we've had. I'll tell you, never a dull moment. I have a question for you guys. There are 88 of you watching already as we are winding up the show now. Look, I put a poll question up today. It's a serious question. The question is, I think GameStop's chairman Ryan Cohen is acting more like, and your choices are John McClane or Hans Gruber. Is he acting more like John McClane, trying to muck it all up, or Hans Gruber with an exact plan, albeit perhaps flawed, with his gang of guys over at the Nakatomi Tower? What do you think? This is a diehard question, and what's your response to this? 102 of you watching now. We have 51 thumbs ups already. And we have a diehard question for you. I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like John McClane or Hans Gruber. At the moment, the John McClane answer is 57%, Hans Gruber 43. So it's kind of close. Would love to know your thoughts on that. You guys fill me in. Welcome all of you intellectual viewers of this channel, all you folks who are just known as Mr. and Mrs. Smarty Pants out there. It's nice to have you here. You tell me the way the market's going. Oh my gosh, the Dow is off 131 points. I just did an update for the Gold Bagel members, these folks right up here. I just did an update for Gold Bagel members about 20 minutes ago. At the time, the Dow was down 30. It had been down 150, and it was only down 30 when I went, and I'm giving you my 2 bits worth of what I think might happen. And then now we're down 130. So no one's listening to me. I'll tell you that right now. S&P is up 1 point. It doesn't know what's going to happen. And the NASDAQ is only up 100 points. And that's a nothing burger in the NASDAQ business. I don't know about you guys, but the NASDAQ business is crazy. You see this little white thing here? Yeah. Drives me nuts when I see stuff like that. Okay, thank you. Face for radio, and he cares about little spots on his sweatshirt. That's how this guy's doing. I just noticed about a half an hour ago, maybe an hour ago, Royal Caribbean came out with their latest numbers. Another revenue miss, wider than expected losses, and they're saying everything's great. Oh, you read the company line. And it's just fantastic. Everything's going great here at the old cruise line. No problem at all. Variant, schmariant, no problem whatsoever. All is well here at Royal Caribbean. We've got ships. We have water. We have ships, and it's great. Yeah. So okay. They're bragging about the fact that they have secured their energy costs, and all that. And I'm just going, it ain't gonna happen. So what? You've secured the energy costs for what? No passengers? I don't get it. Oh, by the way, the U.S. economy added a greater than forecast 467,000 jobs in January. The professionals out there, all these pundits and analysts, all the smarty pants people, the so-called intellectuals out there that are not the intellectuals of my channel. I am talking about those other intellectuals. They were talking about the fact that the U.S. economy might only add, 150,000 jobs. Maybe it could be as bad as losing a whole bunch of jobs because of the virus and the variants and on and on and on. Well, guess what? 450,000 jobs were added to the number. So actually, it went the other direction completely. Interesting how that is working. Yeah. Okay. Well, is that going to move up our markets? It is good news. I mean, this is good news, isn't it? I thought so. Well, we'll find out. We'll see. The Dow's down 104, hasn't moved yet. S&P down up now 5. That has improved, and the Nasdaq's up 118, and that has improved. So okay, we'll see how the the world reacts to this. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try to stay on top of this. Yeah, I'm looking for all kinds of any other hints. Payrolls gained 467,000 in January despite Omicron surge. Uh, and Yeah, and that's all I got. It's a headline at this moment. I'm not sure what the unemployment rate officially is. Kind of curious to know what that is. The Dow now down only 95. S&P now up 8.25. Nasdaq up 132. We definitely have a higher moving market. Oil is still up at 91.97, up $1.70 a barrel. I'll talk about that in a bit. And the 10-year note is showing 1.899%. I think the 10-year note is reacting to the Bank of England that upped its rate by a quarter of a point yesterday. I think they're now at half a point, maybe. Europe is talking about the possibility, maybe we could, perhaps, sometime this year, raise our rate by a quarter of a point, maybe in the spring, summer. That would bring our point to negative 2.25, because right now it's negative half a point. And then in the fall, we might raise another quarter point, and that will bring our interest rates to 0 in Europe for this year. 0 bank rate. And the market is freaking out about that. Like, really? You're freaking out that the interest rate might be at 0, and this is a cause for concern? You think what? You think you're going to a recession because you're going to have a 0% interest rate? Well, how fragile are you guys? I mean, are you guys not able to make any money unless you have 0 interest rates at the Fed? I mean, are you that bad off over there? I mean, come on, you got to be kidding me. Uh, Crazy. Have any of you folks had phone calls from your local bank, letters in the mail from your local banker, your insurance, not insurance, your mortgage companies, and your credit card guys? Have any of them contacted you to say, "Hey, look, we know you're a Stock Markets with Bruce fan, and you watch him all the time, and you're hip to what's going on, and you're an intellectual, that's obvious because you use your noggin. You know what? You've been a client of ours for 15 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. We just love you guys. You always make your payments on time, and you work hard, and you're trying to get by. We figured out we figured out that we should contact you, and we should offer you a personal loan at 0.5%. And we should offer you car loans at like 0.75%. And those credit card rates, 1.99%. And we'll triple we'll give you $50,000 spending power on your credit cards, every one of them. We'll take your mortgage down to 0.99%, guaranteed for 15 years with no rate increase, because we understand that you're the backbone of our company. You're the backbone of our bank, and that you guys will be able to make these payments all the time, and it'll be great. And we want to thank you for your business, and we want to secure your business. Are any of you getting those calls? Because I haven't been getting those kinds of calls. I've never gotten those. As a matter of fact, I've never gotten a call. I've never gotten anything. Yeah, man. The only time I get anything from a bank is if I consider going to another bank. If I open an account at another, outfit, they give me a toaster oven, or they offer me a quick fryer, or they give me money. They give me a deal on a whatever. Or the only time I get a 0 interest rate offer, or any kind of a super low offer for money, is if I switch credit cards. If I take my balance from this card and shift it over to another card, apply for a card, get 0% for 24 months, or get a 0.9% rate. You can transfer your balance from any other card over to our card up to $10,000 or 20,000, whatever the amount is, and we'll give you a nothing burger interest rate. That's the only time I ever see this. I never see this from my existing guys. Have you ever noticed that? Like your existing people that charge you 22.9%, 19.9%, 24.9% on cash advances, plus a 1% fee or a 2% fee, or whatever those fees are. They never contact you with a super deal, do they? They never offer you that. They always want to. They just kind of just keep sending those statements out and let them keep paying the top dollar. You notice that? It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm just saying. Huh? It's interesting. Yeah. Anyway, it's weird. It's just me. Maybe it's me. That's the problem. It's me. That's the problem. Okay, there you have it. Okay, I'm doing the best I can with what little I have, people. Welcome one, welcome all to the show, the channel, the rant, the rave, the confusion, and all of you smart people. Welcome, you smarty pantses around the world. Let's take a look at this poll here. Here we go. We now have 107 people who have deeply thought about this question, the poll question of the day. I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like John McClane or Hans Gruber from Die Hard. They're thinking that he's more, seat of the pants kind of guy. He's just kind of trying to put up one problem at a time, like John McClane. He's kind of thinking on his feet, his bare feet, mind you. 57% figure that this guy Ryan Cohen is acting like John McClane, whereas 43% are saying no, he's acting more like a very calculating Hans Gruber. The guy reads a Time magazine. He knows all about the terrorist groups out there, especially Asian Dawn. Asian Dawn. I read about them in Time magazine. They figure he's much more like Hans Gruber. He's got a gang of guys, and he has a plan. And he's keeping the plan to himself, and even his guys aren't quite sure what's going on. And his competition, to get what he wants, is Sergeant Al Powell and Deputy Police Commissioner Dwayne Robinson. Oh, way to go, Dwayne! So I mean, that's who he's trying to fool. But John McClane is mucking up the works. I wonder if John McClane is actually more like what Ryan Cohen's doing. He's mucking up the works, because all the competition to GameStop out there, and all the analysts who think GameStop is just a pile of crap, John McClane is saying, I think you might be underestimating just what we're capable of doing over here. John McClane's thinking is, I'm going to take this GameStop company and I'm going to systematically make things happen that are going to be a little unconventional for you guys, and I'm going to come out at the end of it, it might mean that the whole building blows up, but at the end of the day, we all survive and thrive, and we move forward. And there's an issue with this Hans Gruber's brother, Carl. I got to deal with him. I'll deal with him later, and maybe I can even get Al Powell to help me out at the very end when it's all said and done. Al might be my ace in the hole here, but you folks seem to be indicating to me, with 120 votes on this poll question, that you think that Ryan Cohen is acting a little more like John McClane than Hans Gruber. And I don't know, maybe you like that sweatshirt that was put over top of that Carl's brother there that says ho ho ho. Because now I have cryptocurrency and NFT partners. Ho ho ho. Maybe you like that about how GameStop is going. I'm not sure, but 57% of you are saying, yes, Bruce, we're thinking it's a John McClane kind of thing as opposed to a Hans Gruber, even though Hans has all the weapons. And at the moment, he's got the detonators, but he might not have the detonators much longer. Where are my detonators? We'll see how this all works out. Anyway, thank you for the 115 thumbs ups and participating in this poll question, because it's important. I want to kind of get an idea where you're at here. Pre-market, I'll tell you where we're at. We're down here all over the place. Now that we're things are settling in, we see what's going on. The Dow is off 238 points. It doesn't like the jobs report. S&P is down 24 points. It doesn't like the jobs report. And NASDAQ now is down 14 points. So maybe it doesn't like the jobs report. I don't know. Oil is up 162 a barrel to 91.89. At the moment, though, the market loves Amazon, up $307 a share in the pre-market. It loves this whole Amazon thing that came together last night. But the Dow off 262 to add to our 500-point loss yesterday. down 23 on S&P, and now we're up 7 on NASDAQ. We had obviously a sell program of some seriousness come through here, but again, it is pre-market, and that's only 1/10 of the market. You can easily manipulate stocks if you want to come in with a computer sell program, and maybe this is what it is. I'm showing Rocket Lab up 21 cents now to 9.24. It lost 39 cents during the day yesterday. It's up 21 in the pre-market. So it's trying to bring that back. On SoFi, we lost 59 cents yesterday, brought it down to 11.57. We're now at 11.48 in the pre-market, down 9 cents. We were up a little bit, now we're down 9. GameStop lost yesterday 81 cents after it was all said and done, and the Dow lost 500 and NASDAQ lost 500. GameStop lost 81 cents yesterday. It's up 56 cents right now. It's at 99.79. So GameStop is kind of going, hey, we're not part of all this crap over here. We have Hans Gruber and John McClane, and we've got Sergeant Al. We got Sergeant Al Powell, and we got Dwayne Robinson here, and we've got the Johnsons from the FBI. No, we're not related. We got those guys here handling everything. It's going to be just fine. Matterport up 8 cents after losing 60 last night. Up 8 cents in the pre-market to 8.20. 23andMe lost 16 cents yesterday. It's up 11 now. Spire lost 9 yesterday. It's down a penny at the moment. Nothing serious here. No, nothing, Burger. On ATIP, Smart Rent and Cyxtera, I have no pre-market trades, which might be a good thing. Apple down $1.54 to 171.15. I think I have a viewer here who was debating what to do with an option that they were sitting on. They were sitting on a stock option. I believe it was a contract that expires today, and it was a 170 contract, and the stock was around 175, and they were asking me, should I roll over or what? And I believe my response was something along the lines of, you may want to wait and just see if the stock backs off a bit, because you've got till Thursday, Friday before you have to react. And here we are on Friday, and here's the stock at 171.15. Yeah, there might not be a problem here whatsoever. Goldman is up 12 cents. $3.59 a share. It's actually up 12 cents. And Cisco down 91 at the moment. That's surprising to me because it was down 97 yesterday. To be down 91 more, that's a bit of an overdue. But, the market is the market. And then there's Tesla up 97 cents. It doesn't know what to do with itself. It's wacky. I said earlier, and I'll mention it again, Royal Caribbean came out with their numbers wider than expected losses. They're bragging about the fact that a big chunk of their ships are back in business. Ships are back in the water, and they've got customers. Yeah, maybe, but you're sailing at maybe 60% capacity. A whole bunch of those folks are credit customers, those who have their sailings canceled in 2020 and 2021. A lot of folks had deposits with Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean is honoring deposits. A lot of people are just taking a cruise because they're not going to get their money back because they opted not to get their money back, and they're now utilizing their credits on board their ships. And this is the same at Carnival and Norwegian, everybody else. And I'll bet you that out of the 60% capacity on the ship, half are credit people that aren't spending any money at all. They're just using credits. The other half are spending cash. And those folks have been given big price increases. And I don't know how happy they are. I know people are relieved in some cases to be back on a ship. Yeah, sure. But there are a lot of folks who've been on ships who are not all that happy with the experience. They're talking about how it's like a hospital ship. Everywhere you go, people are wearing masks, getting tested every 2 days, going to an island. You can't even get off the ship, or you can't even get on the island. Like the Cayman Islands, they won't take anybody in. There's just too many restrictions, and people aren't happy. Now, let's just move forward a few weeks, a few months. If this Omicron thing is the new normal, a weaker virus spreads more, a bunch of people get it, a bunch of people recover from it. There are hospitalizations. There are people who pass away. But it spreads out, and those of us who are vaccinated, we get it, but we're asymptomatic, or we suffer much fewer complications. It could well be that we're in a month or two. It's the new normal is we're just going to accept it as part of our world now, and it's up to you to decide whether to get vaccinated every year or not. And that might be the position of government going forward. The government might decide around the world, hey, it's your problem. We're not here. We don't have to save you anymore. We're not even going to try to save you anymore. You folks are unsavable. There's a percentage of you that will go and get the shot, and the rest of you just won't do it. And we're going to stop. We're just not going to bother anymore. And if you unvaccinated folks get ill and die, tough. You had your chance. We as a government can't be blamed because we did what we had to do, and we sponsored these drug companies, and we bought their vaccines, and we offered them for free, and you didn't take advantage of it. Well, then how is it our fault that you're getting the viruses? We're not going to bother playing this game anymore. And that might be the new normal. I'm wondering. I really wonder. I don't know. Anyway, for Royal Caribbean, that might be good news for all the cruise lines. Might be good news because the cruise lines might soon say, you can come on board, no testing required. You can come on board, no masks required. You can take a plane ride now. You can enter any country you want. You don't need anything. Maybe that's the new normal this summer. Something still tells me, though, I think what we're going to see for a while is governments are going to say, you're coming into our country from wherever you are, you better be vaccinated. That you got to have. Now, you might not have to provide a negative test. You may not have to do that, but you have got to have a vaccination. And if we find out that you're carrying a fake card, you're going to jail. So we could be traveling with passports with vaccination status inside our passports for quite a while. That might be a new normal. So that the unvaccinated, the anti-vaxxers, are going to be landlocked. They're going to be stuck in their countries with whatever restrictions they have to deal with, while the rest of us can freely move about with, proof of vaccination. That could be the new normal. We'll see what happens. We'll figure it out. All right. Yeah, there it is. We'll see what gives. I don't know how it's going to go across different borders, different countries, different whatever, but that might be the new thing. Okay, I think for Royal Caribbean though, not going to be making money for a while yet. That is a definitive. I think also what we're going to likely notice for our friends at Carnival and elsewhere at Royal Caribbean and Norwegian, losses will continue, and money will continually need to be raised. Carnival just raised $1 billion, was it, the past week? Another $1 billion they raised to replace debt that was maturing with new debt. So that is going to be added continual new normal. There you go. Okay. At the moment, with 37 minutes to go before we open, the Dow's down 198, S&P down 16, NASDAQ down 6. The markets were given a golden gift last night after the bell, an absolute shocking piece of good news that I don't think anyone was expecting, and that was the incredible numbers out of Amazon. However, overnight and through the morning, we've had a lot of analytical type folks really looking into these numbers and really trying to determine just how good are these numbers, where is this profitability coming from. We know the shares are up about $300 a share in the pre-market. Is this going to last? Is this justified? Blah, blah, blah. What we didn't get, by the way, no stock split announcement. Amazon did not announce a stock split. They're keeping their stock at $3,077 a share, which to me, I think is a mistake for Amazon. I think it's a mistake because if the shares were to be split 20-1, like Google, the shares would trade around 150 a share when the post split, giving all the employees of Amazon. I'm thinking about the used to be $10, $12, $15 people, who are now probably $15 to $20 people. There are folks inside the Amazon system who have never made more than $20 an hour for years and years and years and years and years, who have earned shares in the company. And what have they earned? Fractions of shares. They've owned 1/10 of a share. They've earned 1/12 of a share, 1/8 of a share. And these little cobblestone share blocks have been issued to them, in 1/1000th of a share increments, right? And I think some of these folks now have 3 shares, 2 shares, 5 shares, 7 shares, blah, blah, blah. If they were all given a 20-for-1 split, they would now, some of them, a number of them who have 5 or more shares each would now have 100 or more shares each. This is a key number. 100 shares allows you to write options against your stock as a possible form of secondary income. And you take someone with 12 shares, now they have 240 shares. They can write 2 contracts against their stock down the road. And if they're bringing in $5 a month in premium money on shrinkage, hey, 2 contracts, that's 1,000 a month in added money. Now, somebody earning 40 to 50,000 a year, being able to bring in, say, 10 to 12,000 a year in premium money on top of that, that is a big, big deal. They're being denied that right because the company did not announce a split. Now, Google did 20-to-1 split, and Google employees, I am sure there are Google employees going, oh, wow, I've been working at the company now for 15 years. I've got 20 shares. I'm going to have 400 shares. Wow, this is huge. Because, of course, if shares go up $1 in the future, they go up just $1 in one day, that individual is $400 richer. That's the other multiplier of wealth. Shares go up $10 in a month, that's a $4,000 increase to the person's net worth. Shares that split can make you much richer on an overall basis. Anyway, there are analysts who say, it makes no difference, Bruce, the market cap doesn't change, and yeah. No, I say, you open up the door to more activity and more volatility and more volume because you've broken this down to 20-to-1 and you've put the options market into play for a lot of people. I think the stock can perform better, but that's just this old man's opinion. Amazon's got another problem on its hands. Unionization. Unionization drives are showing up. Something tells me if Amazon were to split their stock 20-to-1 and all these small employees who are now all of a sudden, you have someone with a half a share, all of a sudden you got 10 shares. These folks might be going, I don't know if I want to be unionized so much because if we stay non-union, that could be better for the stock. And I have more stock because I used to have a half a share. Now I've got 10. Others will say, I used to have 1.5. I got 30. Stock goes up $10. I'm $300 richer. And that's, I'm better off with that than having union dues off of what I earn, because that could take 2 or 3 percentage points off my paycheck. I'd rather be up 3 or 4 percentage points on the stock and not pay the union dues. And that difference is 6, 7, 8, 10% now to me. Again, it's nothing personal. It's just money. Okay. This is not the D'Italias against the others. It's just business. That's all. It's just business. Okay. You hold your enemies closer. Okay. And it's just business. I don't know. So maybe Amazon should have done the split. Maybe they will do the split. Maybe there's a surprise announcement coming out in the next week or two where they go, oh, guess what? We're doing a split. Maybe that's coming. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Pre-market updates. The Dow down 179, S&P off 14, NASDAQ down 3 points. We got Rocket Lab up 21. SoFi down 9 cents. GameStop up 56. Let me just refresh my page to double check this. Okay, here we go. We're up 20 on Rocket Lab. We're down a dime on SoFi. We're up 56 on GameStop. And we're up 18 cents on Matterport. We're up 12 cents on 23andMe. We're down 1 penny on Spire. Apple down 223 to 170.46. Goldman down up 73 cents now to 359.61. We're down 111 on Cisco, and we're down 86 on Tesla. That's the story there. I'm not sure. I don't understand what's going on with Cisco. Have I missed something? Let's see. By the way, another update for December. Revised job revisions. They're saying that U.S. gained 510,000 jobs in December versus 199,000 jobs that were reported. How did they blow that so out of the water? How is that even possible? I don't understand that. I don't have anything on there. Let me double check on news. No. I got nothing. I don't know why. Why is Cisco off $1? What did they ever do to anybody? Is it? It can't be the jobs report. I don't know how the jobs report can be bad news for Cisco. So I'm not sure what to make of it. Anyway, the Dow right now down 181, S&P down 14, Nasdaq off 11. And oil, I'm showing up 189 now to 92.16. The story on oil now apparently is that shale producers in the United States are producing oil as quick as they can from the wells they've got going. But the thinking is that their production numbers tail off after a year or two of getting a well opened up. And then you have to put a bunch of dope back into these fields to clean them up and get the gunk out of the pipes and pop them up again. I say now is a good time to do that with $92 prices. This is when you do it. You don't want to do this when the prices are $38 a barrel. You want to do it when it's 92. Every barrel you can pull out of the ground right now, you can sell. You can also sell futures for like the next year and a half of your production at these prices. So if you are a producer of oil and you can crank out 1 million barrels a month of oil or whatever your number is, whatever your production number is, and you can pre-sell at these prices for the next 2 years, this might not be a bad time to do that and throw dough into the ground to get it, keep that oil flowing and increase your production. We'll see what's going on. Apparently, the oil market, the notion out there, the so-called experts are saying, trying to suggest to us, well, the world is using 1 million barrels more oil now than is being produced. That oil is not being produced at enough of a rate to meet supply. And so we're eating into reserves because there's oil reserves that we're slowly eating up. And the amount of oil in storage is shrinking. That might be true, but the reality is 1 million barrels a day. I think we're sitting on like 500 million barrels of storage. So it's like we got like a 500-day supply of oil, more than we need. And the big picture, there's this big picture, which is a slow motion picture, but it's a big picture, is that we're using less oil per person per day now than 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. We're using less oil because we're becoming more efficient at it. Cars are, more efficient, more electric cars on the road. Buildings are being designed with very high standards of efficiency. Homes are much more efficient when it comes to insulation, and we're just getting better at energy conservation and smarter usage of, and so oil consumption per person is microscopically dropping. And you multiply however billion of us there are by the slightest decrease of usage, and 1 million barrels a day is a nothing burger to reduce. It could well be that in the next 6 months, we've kind of gotten to the point where we're so much more efficient with our usage of the item that the shortage will have been addressed. That's kind of where I'm coming from, partially where I'm coming from. The other area I'm coming from is the planet can produce 10 million barrels a day more of oil than we need if everyone opened their taps. There's that. And of course, if you're Saudi Arabia, what you want to do is not open the taps. You want to restrict the taps and produce maybe 90% of what you normally produce to create a shortage on purpose. You want the OPEC members with you to do the same thing to create this pinch so that the price stays here around 90 something, maybe goes to 100. That's what you want to play. If you're the Russians, you're kind of in a catch-22. The Russians are in need of all the cash they can get because Putin and his guys, he has needs for his dough. He's got state needs, of course. He has military requirements, and then he has IOU requirements like bribes, and all of his his top lieutenants all need to be greased, and you find ways to ensure that your closest, most loyal allies are granted certain licenses to do certain kinds of business, which allows your companies to thrive in a market where there is no competition against you because everyone else who could put you out of business can't get a license to do so, and so you thrive because you're the only game in town and you get to screw whomever. and claim that, well, it's expensive. The state makes us charge this money. And these operators make a ton of money. That's the best part about a higher price. So you can't reduce production in Russia, because if you reduce it, you are putting people out of business. You can't have that. So he's got to keep people in business. Um, Try to tax them on nice fat profits as they make them, but not too much, because you want their loyalty and you want to keep them in line. At the same time, however, you need cash flow to fund your military expansionary objectives. You've got to keep up your production and your pipeline. So you got to invest money into the ground to keep production going, and try to service your clients with natural gas and oil. While the market is hot, it's good. Now, if your military policies are such that you actually create a spike in the commodity that you produce a lot of, like you amass troops at the Ukrainian border and pretend that you might invade the country, which creates oil to go up $10 a barrel, and you're producing a bunch of this oil, it's a win-win situation. That's pretty good. If you're the Americans and the Western world, the Western powers, your best move might well be to really, really emphasize the electrification of the transportation system, starting with vehicles and delivery vans and trucks and so on, to take the dependence off of this item that can be used as a leverage piece to gain certain concessions. In other words, you run the Saudis into the ground along with the Russians and all the other OPEC members by using less oil overall, becoming in effect energy self-reliant without needing to import any OPEC oil. And now only the third world is importers of OPEC oil. The third world would be about it. And the Japanese will buy all their oil from the safety of their G20 friends, and on it goes. That would be the way to do it. But I don't know. I'm just an old guy in front of a computer in Palm Desert, California, who's homeless. So I mean, what the hell I know. Anyway, there you have it. We'll see what's going on. 23 minutes away from the opening, as Bruce and his rant continues. Thank you for joining Uncle Bruce and his Smarty Pants viewers. The Intellectuals, Bruce and the Intellectuals show is alive and well. Welcome one and all to the program. We're down 154 points right now, it would appear, on the pre-market. We seem to be 158 down on the Dow. We got S&P down 18 points, and we've got NASDAQ down 52. And the headline says, stock futures slip after unexpectedly strong January jobs report. Even good news is bad news. And why is good news bad news? You might be asking this question. Those of you who are simpletons, you're geniuses, all right? You're really smart, but you just don't know this area of the world. You're smart in wherever it is, whatever you're smart in, you're good at, but this area you're not so good at. Here's the problem. If it is true, absolutely true, that 500,000 jobs were created in December instead of 191,000, and 400,000+ jobs were created for January instead of a potential 150,000 jobs, and maybe that number next month gets revised, it could go higher. That confirms what the central bankers have been saying. They've been saying, hey, man, we're trying to fight inflation here. And one of the reasons we're fighting inflation, we know about the supply chain problems. We know about that. But what we're really dealing with here is we have, on average, in America, a whole bunch of Americans that are all employed up. They're all working. We know there are a bunch of Americans who have been ill and been looking after people that are ill. And we know a bunch of American families, moms and dads, have not been working at their jobs because they've got kids at home because of no remote learning. We know all that. We are totally aware. But what we're also aware of is we here at the Fed have figured out that for every American that is unemployed by any kind of official or unofficial measurement tool that's out there, we know that there is 1.5 jobs available to them if they want it. even if all Americans who want a job go and get a job, there will still be millions of job openings, actually, millions, allowing all those who are employed, all those Americans, the 90 whatever percent that are working, every one of them knows in the back of their mind, they know, you know what? If this boss says one more thing to me about my attitude at the office or my work ethic or tries to con me into coming in here on a Saturday morning for 4 hours to show how loyal I am to the cause. You know that Kevin Spacey character on Horrible Bosses? If that guy or girl tries to run me around like that guy did one more time, I'm walking. I'm out of here. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to listen to what Uncle Bruce says. I like this guy, Uncle Bruce. He's a homeless Canadian that can't be trusted. You can trust him, but don't believe him, or you can believe him and don't trust him. But nonetheless, despite all that about this guy, and the fact that he's obsessed with die-hard quotes, I'm going to believe this guy and follow this guy's advice. I think what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm not happy with my job. I haven't been happy with my career for 10 years. I hate my coworkers, or I hate my boss, or I know I have a glass ceiling, plexiglass ceiling all around my cubicle. There's no upside for me in this joint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow Uncle Bruce's advice, and I'm going to look around quietly for new opportunities. And how easy is it to find a job somewhere else? You do everything online. It's unbelievable. And you can do it online through a new email address that has nothing to do with your name. It's incredible. It's all anonymous. And so you're out there looking around for potential employment opportunities, and you decide what kind of job you want. It's not like, oh, I got to do a job search now through all these job sites, and I sure hope I can find a job in this area in which I live. No, that's out. That is so 2019, man. Like, you are like a decade ago, baby. Come into the 2020s. The new normal is you search for a job that you want to do where you want to do it. And you're saying to yourself, well, you know what would be really cool is if I could sell everything and get an RV and travel North America between Mexico, Canada, the USA, and work out of my RV. That's the kind of job I want. I don't even want to stay in my town anymore. I want out. My wife and I want out. My wife and children and I want out. We're going mobile. There's a million possibilities there. There are some of you who are in your 40s and 50s who've said, I want to travel now. I don't know how long I can travel for because I have a couple of health issues, so nothing serious, but I see the writing on the wall. In 10 years from now, I'm going to have all kinds of other health issues, and I can travel for 5 to 7 years right now, and I choose to do it whatever way you want to do it. Mobile home, drive to a space, to a place, rent for 3 months here, drive to another place, rent for 3 months there, fly. I'm going to live out of a suitcase for a year. My wife and I are living out of one. Each of us have a suitcase and a backpack. That's it. We're going to do that. We're going minimal, and we want to see and experience the world, and we want to put everything in our experiences into a digital format. And then we'll look at our photos and videos 5 years from now and reminisce about where we've been, because this is our chance to do it. You guys are shopping for a job like that now. Now you're shopping for a job with those parameters. Unless you're happy being in a cubicle, unless you're happy commuting to your office all the time, if you're happy that you need the personal interaction, you need people to see how you dress, and you need the personal back and forth kibitzing at the coffee machine, whatever, you now call the shot. And you're doing this quietly, and you're figuring out, oh my God, I had no idea. I heard the word that there's 1.5 jobs available for every one of us that's out there. I've heard that. What I didn't realize is that with my skills at 45 years of age, 50 years of age, 38 years of age, with my experience and my work ethic and the way I conduct myself in getting a job done and getting it done right the first time. This skill set, there isn't 1.5 jobs available for someone like me. There's 20 jobs available for someone like me. And all of a sudden you're going, whoa, these employers are offering me whatever I want. Do you want to work from home? Yeah, no problem. You want to be a remote worker? Yeah. Do you want to come into an office setting? Yeah. What office do you want to come into? We have offices in St. Louis, Denver, Frisco, Seattle, Chicago, Memphis, Orlando, wherever. I mean, we're everywhere. You tell us, we got openings everywhere. How would you like to associate with us, and so on and so forth. You folks are figuring this out, and you're going to figure this out. And some of you are going, this guy, Uncle Bruce, has ruined everything. He screwed it all up. This guy, Uncle Bruce, before I heard about this guy, I just figured I would just work and, schlep my way in downtown every day, however I got there and back. And that was the way it was. That's the way it was for all my relatives over the last number of years. As I grew up, I saw my parents and I saw my friends of my parents and I saw my aunts and uncles who were 10 years older than me, 15 years older than me, 20 years old. This is how it's been in my world that I'm aware. Now, this guy, this homeless Canadian, has the audacity to tell me I can do everything I want wherever I want to do it. And I'm looking into it, and he's right. Whoa! Worlds have collided. Dogs and cats are sleeping together. Mass hysteria. Unbelievable. There really is a Ghostbusters, and it's all for Zool. Unbelievable. Bruce, you've changed everything. Now I have to reassess my reassessment. I was reassessing myself until I found you, and now I'm reassessing that. And some of you have figured out that you changed your careers a year ago, and you're changing them again now because it's changed again. Because you thought, oh, I'm just lucky to have another job the way I wanted it, and then now I can get this job. I do this, or this. There's 20 new opportunities for me. I didn't even realize 6 months ago this is happening. It's changing that quickly. Fantastic. And some of you, like Alberto, are saying, I'm watching this guy, Uncle Bruce, every day, and I'm taking his courses, and I'm writing options on stock I've had for years that have just been mush in my account forever. I've had these mutual funds and whatever that have done nothing. And you know what? I've dumped them, and I've picked up ETFs and stocks that I like and companies that I understand. I'm going to write options on this stuff, just like he says. And I dare them to buy me out at a premium. I dare you to buy me out 20% higher. Go ahead. Because I've been making 3% of my money for the last 10 years. Every year I'm making 3%. This guy, Uncle Bruce, tells me to write a contract that's 15% higher than what the market is trading at, plus the premium I'm getting up front. I get taken out, I get 20% more money. And I'm a loser? Let me get this straight. You just made me almost 6 years of a return in 2 months. And I'm an idiot? I don't think so. No. Let me be the idiot going forward. Every 2 to 3 months with this kind of return for the rest of my life. I'll take it. I can wear that moniker, no problem at all. Welcome to the new normal. Here we are. There's 480 of you smarty pantses here right now, figuring out just what's in front of you. And don't think you know it all, because I can tell you right now, I don't know it all. And I know you don't know it all, because next week it's different. Next month it's different again. And the month after that, it'll be different again. We're not caught up. We haven't caught up to where we're at here. We don't know. It is completely changing all the time. It is a fluid situation right here, very fluid. And we thought we knew it all a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. It was all set. We had our careers planned out. We had our futures planned out. And then everything changed, and now we're going at light speed. And every time we stop going at light speed, when those Star Wars ships, they come back to normal speed, the stars go, and everything stops, and you look around and go, where are we now? What planet are we near? And they realize we're in a different world. And then they go back into warp factor, whatever, and they slow down again and go, well, where are we now? It's a whole different world. all the rules here are different than the one we were at just before because of the changes. Well, that's what's happening here. This is what's happening in our world right now. It is changing completely. Your world is no longer the same as it was 2 years ago, 2 months ago. And in 3 months and in 6 months, it's going to be different again. Just buy into that. Buy into that knowledge. It's going to make your stress level go, okay, I get it. I see what he's talking about. Yeah, we're going to warp drive every week, every month, another warp drive. Okay, we're coming out of warp speed back to normal. Okay, I got it. Fair enough. The Dow is down 150 points. You know what this used to mean? Disaster. This used to mean disaster. 10 years ago, a 150 point pre-market drop. Oh, the CNBC people would just be sweating bullets and wondering, oh God, what's happening to the market? You know what it is today? It's a nothing burger. Because we look at the number and go, that's 0.4% of a 1 percentage point move. This is a nothing burger. Where is the 5% panic sale? There is no 5% panic sale. Because those of you who are here now, who play the markets, you're used to this. You're just going 150 points on a 34,800 point index. What? This is a nothing burger. What are you bothering me for? Come back to me when there's something really going on. S&P down 18 points. Whoop-de-freaking do. And NASDAQ down 67 points. I mean, it's a yawn fest. This is it. We've just had companies disappoint big time in the last week. And we've had companies blow us away big time in the last week, all at the same time. Where is this uniform recession depression coming from? There isn't one. We're not getting it, and we're not going to get one. We have got cash, as I keep telling you. There is cash everywhere trying to figure out where to go. Cash needs to go somewhere. By the way, a little ditty for you guys. I haven't mentioned this yet with 8 minutes to go. Did you know that in January, for the first time in, I think, is it 10 years or 20 years? This is a long time ago. Amazon, for the first time, bought back some of its own stock. Now, Amazon has had a recurring resolution in their director's thing that says they can buy back $5 billion of their stock every year if they want to. They've been doing this since 2000, but they haven't done it. They haven't bought any stock back until January, when the stock took a dump. When the stock of Amazon finally took a dump, did the company finally start to buy back its own stock. And they were picking up stock in the $27, $2,800, $29 neighborhood, because it had been as high as $3,700 last summer. And they spent, how much money did they spend, Bruce? They bought 500,000 shares of their own stock for the first time in over a decade. I just mentioned that one to you because these companies are sitting on mountains of money, mountains of it, Apple and Microsoft, Amazon, and others. Just because they have a share buyback program doesn't mean that they are buying their stock back. They have the right to buy up their stock if they so feel the need to do so. The only time they're going to feel the need to do so is when you don't want it. When more of you don't want the high-end quality stock of an Amazon or a Facebook or a Netflix, if you don't want the stock, the company will be happy to pick it up on mega sale. Even though they've been allowed to buy it for years and years and years, many of these guys haven't pulled the trigger on this stuff. And they've got this money allocated off to the side anytime they want to go ahead and pull the pin and grab this stuff. So Amazon was being scooped up. 500,000 shares have disappeared from existence last month. Does that make a difference? No. I mean, psychologically it does. But I mean, in the real world, there are 500 million shares outstanding on Amazon. 500,000 are no longer here. Okay. It's a nothing burger, but it's significant. It is something to keep this in your head that, oh, wow, Amazon saw the stock so low, they now bought their stock back. If the company figures their stock is low and they'd rather take 500,000 shares off the market at $2,800 a share, do the math. What? Yeah, there's a sign right there. There you go. Now, is that a Hans Gruber move, or is that a John McClane move? A 1 month jump in there, grab that up, and take it out of the way. That could be a calculated Hans Gruber move, but that could be also a spur of the moment John McClane move. We have now on my poll question, 262 respondents have responded to my poll question today, which is I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like either John McClane or Hans Gruber from Die Hard. 58% of you are saying there he's acting like John McClane. He's kind of doing things as he has to. He's running around in bare feet over there in that Nakatomi Tower, and he's got the detonators. And 42% of you going, no, he's more like Hans Gruber. He's calculated. He knew that some of this stuff would come along, and he knew that the FBI would be coming by. He knew the Johnsons would be showing up. He knew he would have to deal with Al Powell and Dwayne Robinson. He's not worried about those guys. I'd be love to hear what you think about those thoughts. We're 4 minutes away from the opening. There are 512 of you here, which is very nice to see. I'm not all by myself. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I'm glad you're here. Thank you already for 219 thumbs ups already this morning. Thank you, guys. If you're throwing me a thumbs up and you tell me what number you are, I thank you. Larry Titus is about to ring the bells in about 3.5-4 minutes to let us know we're up and going, starting to trade. As the market is getting closer to opening, everything is closing in. The Dow now is down only 68 points. It was down 200 something. The S&P is down only 5 points. And the NASDAQ's only down 14. So everything is coming into focus here right for the opening right now. Oil up 169 to $91 a barrel. On the stocks that are trading in the pre-market, let me tell you what we're looking at now in the pre-markets, because that should also be coming in here. Yeah, here it is. Rocket Lab is down 4 cents. SoFi down 8. GameStop up 64 cents. Matterport up 15. ME 23andMe up a nickel. Spire Global up 7. Sixtera is down 7. Apple's up down $1.08. Goldman up 2.80. Cisco down only 49 cents. It was down $1.15 10 minutes ago, and now Tesla up $6. So everything is coming in tighter and tighter and tighter as we're coming through here to open the market, and we're opening up in about 2 or so minutes. That is the dealio. There will be winners and losers, of course. But we're going to have to watch and see how the overall market performs once we start it up. And there you are. There you have it. Rob is saying, is Sergeant Al Powell shopping for Twinkies for his wife? Yeah, right. Yeah. It's for my wife. Yeah. Bag it. Big time. Yeah, sure. Okay. Happy option expiry day from Will Carruthers. I feel for all the poor souls playing short-term weekly options on SoFi under all this short interest. Giving money away. Yeah, what can I say? Wavy Grave is saying, good morning, everybody. NTPC, just like McClane, RC is doing it on its own terms. There you go. Rob is saying, welcome to the party, pal. Yeah, baby. We're here. Welcome. Big time. Laugh out loud. Yeah, big time. Yeah, bag it. Alberto, Rob, now I want and I need a Twinkie, my favorite junk food. I need a Twinkie. And like Bill Murray said, what about the Twinkie? Yes, tell him about the Twinkie. What about the Twinkie? Yes, a great line on Ghostbusters. Imagine the Twinkie, the size of... Oh my goodness. Thank you all for being here this morning, coming by and hanging out with this old homeless man out in the street with nowhere to stay, driving a little old car, just trying to get by, Thank you all. I want to rock. NTPC, good morning, Brother D. Manuel, ho. How are we doing on the poll now? We have got 284 respondents, and there's something like, 500 of you here. Only 286 people responded to the poll. I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like John McClane, 57%, Hans Gruber, 43%. We're going to find out what that's all about. Don't forget the Twinkies. What about the Twinkie? Welcome one, welcome all. We're getting ready to open up and trade. Our friend Larry Titus has done the deed. The bells have rung and we're underway. And there's no excuse now for all kinds of action and reaction and everything in between. What is going to happen today? Where are we going? Are we going up? Are we going down? Are we going sideways? What is the dealio right here, right now? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I've got a 74-point down dip on the Dow in the first minute of the opening market. We'll see how long this lasts. Larry, you got it, buddy. Rock on, baby. A little old car, says Auntie. Yeah, Alberto, let's make some money. Moolah, thank God for covered calls. Nacho is saying, those Twinkies aren't the same since that company was taken over. Something's not the same. Smoke Dog says, whenever I hear a Twinkie, I think of the zombies. That's all different. Auntie going, right. Eric, SoFi short interest rising and rising. All the positive with that stock, and she keeps on dipping. Damn it, Jim says, is SoFi going to the moon today? Alberto, Nacho, don't you dare knock Twinkies. But you are right. Beach Boy, hey, looks like McLean and Gruber are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at the market open. Oh my gosh, yes. Beach Boy, I've got to talk to you about our meeting on Sunday. I can't make the 10. We gotta figure out what to do. We'll talk on email later. What's going on here? Rocket Lab, 904 up a penny. The Dow down 35 points. SoFi down a dime at 1147. GameStop up 121 to $100.44. Matterport down 6 cents to 806. ME 458 up a nickel. Spire, I don't have a trade. I don't have any changes. 261. ATIP up 2 cents. Smart Rent down 8. Cyxtera, no trades yet. AMC is at 1505 up 11 cents. Oh, it was up 15. It's now 1498 up 11. Robinhood up 5 cents. Vanik down $1.17. Home Depot down 230. IBM down 36 cents. Microsoft up 43. Apple down $1.50 to 171.48. Goldman up $5, 530 on Goldman. 364. Cisco down 12 cents. Facebook down 486. Amazon up $265 to $3,042. Tesla down $228. Google down $53 to $2,800. That is $140 post split. Bed Bath Beyond up 26 cents. BlackBerry up 2 pennies. Royal Caribbean down 169 to 77.67. The other two cruise lines are off as well. Tarjay up 60 cents. JP Morgan up 173. Costco down 493. Walmart up 91 cents. Nvidia down $1.36. Early returns are just coming in. American Airlines down a dime. Netflix up 18 centinos. Moderna up 67 cents. Not a lot happening yet. We're down 29 on the Dow. Up a dime now on Rocket Lab. SoFi 1130 down 27 cents. GameStop down $2 now to 97.10. Matterport 789 down 23 cents. ME down a penny. Spire unchanged. ATIP up 4. Smart Rent down 8, and Cyxtera down 6. There's the early start as everything is we're trying to figure it all out. On the GameStop, my gut tells me we're going higher. We might actually go higher. We have to get through this first 30 minutes of opening crap as this market tries to figure itself out, because that's what I think we've got to deal with. And then we'll see what the direction of this market is. I think more of the market wants to go up than down. More successful reports coming out than unsuccessful earnings reports. And GameStop, I don't know. I just have a suspicion that GameStop might go a little better. I'm not saying it's going to the moon, but 106, 110 might be in the offing here, and that's where calls might be written. We'll see how it does. It's 97 right now on the old GameStop, and we'll let it do its gyrations and get through its hissy fit as it opens up for trading, because that's what it's going to do. It's going to have its opening hissy fit like everything does. The Dow's down 31 points. Where are we going? Nowhere. S&P down 6, nothing burger. NASDAQ down 6, nothing burger. I don't see what's going on. Okay. There it is. We've got the treasury yields went up again because Europe got a little stronger. But I don't buy much into this. We're at 1.90 on the 10-year. We'll see. We've got right now the Dow down 34. We have oil up $1.83, up 2% to $92, and that's the dealio. Looking at let's see here. Where was I here? I'm gonna get back here. U.S. markets. Let's see if I can get this to pop up properly. I'm trying to figure out how we're doing right now, if we can, on the old Russell 2000. What's it looking like? Yeah, it's down. It says down 38 points right now at 1991. So it is the underperformer this morning. The Russell 2000 is the underperformer, down 1.9%. The Nasdaq down a quarter of a point. Utilities are off half a point. The transports are down half a point. The Dow off a quarter of a point. Nasdaq down 0.2. S&P down 0.26. That's the dealio for now. Oil up $1.99 right now at 92.07, and that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're showing. That's where we're at. And there you have it. Okay, yeah. Russell down 38. Nasdaq down 6, S&P down 5, Dow down 37. Too early to tell. VIX up 1.25, now only up 1.04 points. The VIX is at 29.39. This is not a VIX worried about the market. We do not see the fear index going up at all at the moment. So there it is. Kind of curious what's going on here. What else is going on here? Just got an email here from Scott. Hey, Scott, how you doing, buddy? Scott O'Donnell, thank you for being part of the show and the channel. Got an email from him saying, hey, I love you, man. I've learned a lot from you, and I'm a paying member. Not a gold bagel yet, but I will be soon, I hope. He says that I've worked in the IT space forever, and I've even worked for Cisco for 10 years. I know they are a market sweetheart stock, and they know how to manage the stock price, but within the ranks of network professionals, Cisco is quickly becoming a dinosaur, a zero innovation in years, and several of their largest telco and fintech companies have moved completely away from them. I may think in the industry, waiting for a large market audience to figure out Cisco is stalling as a company. Just some opinion you didn't ask for? Stay well, and thanks again, Scott. Scott, thank you for this email. Those of you who send me private emails, you guys are great. I love these. They're very informative. Some of you are really in the know on some of this stuff, and I love getting this stuff. And I love to share. Love to share if the info looks good to me. I've heard that from time to time, and I've heard, of course, people say, well, this company, Cisco, they're so embedded into corporate America that kind of like IBM, they're almost like a utility. You can't really get rid of them, and they're really deep into the company. And then, of course, we get this kind of comment here, and this is important. Is this why IBM split in half? I think so. Is this why GE is splitting apart? I think so. The innovation part of the company is going one direction, and the staid, quiet, whatever's going another. Now, Cisco, I don't know if it's going to split into different companies, but it makes you wonder if there's a management struggle going on deep within Cisco's management ranks about the future and where they're headed and what they're doing and where they should go and what they shouldn't do and so on and so forth. Very interesting comment. I love it. We've got the Dow off 45 points, S&P down 6, Nasdaq down 13, oil up 172. And we're going to just see how everything kind of comes out. Not much I can say. Thank you, those of you who are here. And what can I say? Can someone understand why is there no date on Twinkies? That mentions for how long I can eat them. Why is there no expiry date on Twinkies? And Jeff, he sums it up right here. Come on, GameStop, do something, will you? Clay, say McLean tossed 2 SoFi explosive charges down the elevator shaft. Hopefully there's an explosion at the bottom. A lot of things are going up here, but not SoFi, asks Auntie. Good morning, everybody from Lobo Blast. Clay, SoFi is falling faster than the dead body that's going to land on Sergeant Powell's squad car. Welcome to the party, pal. Well, Andy, I think there's too many short-term calls that are being collected by hedgies. They make so much off people trying to get to the moon. Get to the moon. Shorting is cheap compared to that. That's my theory, Mr. Sennick. I think Ryan Cohen is acting like a bump on a log, just sitting there. Come on, do something to help your loyal retail investors. I love Bella, says Auntie. Alberto, thank you again for this donation here. Boeing covered calls, bought back for, oh my God, laughing all enough powder to pick up another 50 SoFi. That stock just keeps making Alberto money. He's writing options on Boeing and on American Airlines, and the money just keeps coming in and coming in and coming. Thank you, Options Saps. Alberto's getting richer, as he should. Auntie, good job. Verde, Bella, beautiful. Tio, uncle, Pedagio, best friend, Pendagio. Pendagio, I don't know how to pronounce this stuff. I love this. Auntie Matterport, 787. Oh my God. Nice work, Better Day, says Steady Mystic. Auntie, exactly. And thank you, Better Day. B fits. So Facebook crashes and the market takes a dump. But Amazon amazes and the market still dumps. People spend money at Amazon, at Facebook. People use the service for free. I don't get the logic of this market. There you go, B-Fits. Coyote. I worked with Cisco on projects prior to the pandemic. Beach Boy Alberto, nice job. Congrats. Michael, Cisco is also severely overpriced, says Michael. Mr. Dr. Doo-da-dee-doo. This market thoroughly makes me want to blow my brains out with no sense. Michael, my company moved away from Cisco a while ago. Alberto, Auntie Beach Boy, thanks. Familia. Alberta, steady, thank you too. There you go. We're green now. With all the doom and gloom talk on this channel, look at the indexes. The Dow's up 13 points. We're up 8 on S&P. We're up 51 on the NASDAQ. We're going green, people. See, you got it all wrong. You see, you have it all wrong. You think that companies make money, the stock should go up. Companies that lose money, the stock should go down. And everyone else should react how they react. And the markets go up anyway. And they just say, heck with you guys, we're going higher. So you try and figure this out. Unbelievable. We're up 10 on the Dow. Rocket Lab down 3 cents at $9. The low was $8.85 10 minutes ago. Now we're back to 9. 146,000 traded on Rocket Lab. Go Rocket Lab. SoFi, 1134. Low of the day, 1116. A couple of minutes ago. Now we're 1135. Down 22 on 5.34 million. Will we do 50 million today? Will we be 45 million today? Will we only do 40 million today? The SoFi volume is backing off. I'm thinking, I said this yesterday and I'm saying it again, it's possible after this first 30 minutes is all over, we may have run out of stock coming in for sale on SoFi because it started to back off yesterday with the volumes. It got lower. I wonder, I'm just asking, I'm just wondering. We'll see. 1133 now. GameStop down 323 to $96. 306,000 volume. We're just above the low of the day of 95.08. We're at 95.96. So that's where we are in GameStop. Matterport 792. The low 783. The low of all time 750. What? Volume 1.5 million. That's where we are on Matterport. ME, it's up 1.6 cents. 454 got down to 447. Now 454. It's gone green on 90,000 on ME. We might be out of stock there. Spire 262 up 1.5 cents. Got down to 257. 257 the low. Now at 262. We might be out of stock there too. 49,000 traded and Spire is higher. So ME is up, Spire is up, ATIP down 3 cents on 51,500 volume. We're at 294, the low 293, and we're off 3 cents. Not a big move here, but I'd sure like to see a buy move come in here. Smart Rent down 2 cents, 765 right now. The low 752, 13 cent recovery and climbing. So 8,500 volume. Whoop-de-doo there. Nothing for sale. Sexter is up 11. $11.76, up 11 cents. High of the day. The low was 11.59. That was the right around the opening. Okay. Volume 4,000 shares. Oh my gosh, there's nothing for sale. AMC up a nickel at 14.92. Volume 2.7 million. Does that scream a problem or what? Is anyone hearing that? 2.7 million volume in the first 15 million minutes for AMC. That is nothing. There is no volume on AMC. This is disturbingly. This is bad. There's good, 27 million volume. Then there's 2.7 million. That's bad. Okay, when you don't trade at the lows, there's no recovery yet. This is bad. Now you could say, well, no, Bruce, you're saying there's no trading on Spire. There's no volume on Sextera, and you're saying it's good. Well, did Sextera come from $72? AMC did. AMC was trading 500 million a day. Did Sextera ever trade 500 million in its entire existence? No. So AMC at $15, it's up 12 cents. Yes, it is up 12 cents. 2.7 million volume. This isn't going to last. This kind of volume can't even sustain this price. We need action, man. We need gamblers in here. 1506. We need gamblers on AMC to save it. We need day traders in here to add liquidity. Anyway, 3.1 million now. AMC 1515 up 28. I crossed my fingers. I mean, this move this week, AMC, the chairman that he pulled off was a good move. Went from a $500 million projected bond offering, ended up with a $950 million bond offering instead. Good move. Take advantage of money coming in the door and pay off expensive debt. Yes. But the stock's at $15.10, not at $25. There is the problem. Robinhood up a penny. Avanik down 59 cents. Home Depot down $5.99. IBM up 50 cents to $138.28. Microsoft up $2.63 to $3.03. It was as low as $2.99.97. We're at $3.03 here. We're at the high of the day almost. Anyway, close. Apple down $1.20 to $171.48. Goldman up $5.45 to $3.64. Cisco down 2 centinos. Facebook down $3. Amazon up $3.05 and holding. Tesla up 10. Google up 196. We've turned it around. Google was as low as 27.96. It's 28.54. We're up $57 from the low of the day in the last 2-3 minutes. So that's a good sign on Google. There's money coming to the market. The Dow's up 23, S&P up 14, and NASDAQ is up $93. The hissy fit lasted 5 minutes, and we've turned it around. This is a good sign. Now the question is, how much power is behind this rally? Bed Bath Beyond down 7 cents. BlackBerry down up 7. A Royal Caribbean down 355 to 75.81. We've got Target down 54 cents. JP Morgan up $1.25. Cisco down, Costco down $4. Walmart up down 76 cents. Okay, I'm getting all excited here. Oh, I'm so excited. What's going to happen? The Dow now down 11 as we got a sell program coming in. We're going to see if these sell programs have any effect, any lingering effect or not, or are we going to go higher? Rocket Lab 8.99 down 4 cents. SoFi down 20 to 11.37. GameStop is now only down 89 cents. We're at 98.34 on GameStop. We may have had the hissy fit, and it might be over. I'm just saying, watch out. $7.99 on Matterport, down 13. ME up a penny. Spire down half a penny. ATIP down 3 cents. SmartRent down 2. Sixtera up 9. So we're very close to the break-even line on a bunch of our stocks. We could break out at any time depending on which way the market really wants to go. Okay, welcome one, welcome all. Oh my gosh. Way to go, Verdi. What else is happening out there? What happens? What's going to happen if SoFi continues to be shorted? Some point will explode or just implode. The higher the short interest, the greater the slingshot to go further. You're just pulling back the upside. It's going to go higher, faster. Just it's a powder keg about to go off. My personal opinion, but it's a powder keg about to go off. Speaking of powder keg and what could go off, What's happening on this poll question? 316 of you now have responded to my question. I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like John McClane or Hans Gruber. John McClane is getting 58% of the vote. Hans Gruber is getting 42%. Now, you guys might be biased because you like good guys versus bad guys. You know that Hans didn't wear white; he wore dark black outfit. In the show, so maybe that is influencing your vote against him. He's a calculating dude. But there's Carl and all the other psychos he's got with him, so you never know about that. But anyway, John is holding a 58 to 42% lead. With Ryan Cohen you're thinking he's acting more like John McClane, trying to shake things up rather than being a cool, calculated guy. Interesting. We'll see how you react as the show goes on to this. Interesting. Cisco down 14 cents to 55.06. We're down 16 on the Dow, up 10 on S&P, and we're up 83 on NASDAQ. Very interesting market going here. Very interesting market. Welcome one, welcome all. GameStop is tempting me against this coyote. We're at 98.01, down $1.22. Could Matterport hit $5 today, asks Zed. Good morning, Uncle Bruce from Ben. Do you ever check short interest on your picks, and what does it mean? I look at it from time to time, but it doesn't dominate my thinking. I bought some of this GameStop at 95.69. Not bad at 98.10 now. Nice going. Let's go. Chrome Punisher saying, I have been buying puts on SoFi for the last 2 months, making a lot of money. I got to buy some more today. There you go. That's the thinking here. Jeff is thinking Coyote, nice. Yeah, GameStop under 100, Bargoon City. Clay, I have too many diehard references in the brain now. The shoot the glass strategy that is being used to hold our stocks down is obnoxious. There you go. Got to pull that glass out of her heel, I think. Yep. What is going on? What is going to happen? What else is going on here? Laugh out loud, this poll, Olivia. Good morning, she says. A Coyote, Beach Boy, I already cleaned out the mattress. Oh, the volatility, says Auntie. Let's see here. Later on, Smarty Pantsies, I'm rolling. Chrome Punisher, I wouldn't buy SoFi till it hits that 1038 or lower. SoFi 1126 right now. Nacho, bad guys all the way. Coyote, I'll be cleaning up mine this weekend and aka doing my taxes and crossing my fingers. GameStop can jump more than $20 a share at any point, says Alberto. He's right. It could. My Cisco covered call is happy. My Cisco cap is like, I'll be a covered call soon. There you go. BW Uncle Bruce, you never give the Argyle any love. The guy's sitting down there working away on those computers. Remember, he took out the nerdy computer dude in the bear bonds. Oh, he's down in the limo. That's right. Argyle. We're talking about Argyle in the limo, enjoying the music there, sitting in the back with the teddy bear. A total badass, just like our man Larry Titus, who kills the bells for us daily. A badass. Yeah, little old Argyle. He's that hidden component. He's going to take out Tio, whatever that guy's name is. Tio, whatever his name is. Larry's loving this. He's a badass. Again, Dirty Feet versus John Phillips Suits. That's true. Coyote, Auntie, I'm starting on mine soon. Oh well, gotta be so fun here. Jeff, I'm a little just surprised GameStop hasn't touched at least 110. The Immutable X partnership announcement was the first official NFT marketplace validation. As I say, I'm waiting for a breakout. I really am. I'm wondering when the breakout is going to come and whether it'll be limited to 110. Will there be a breakout beyond that? We're going to see. The Dow now down 62 again. Another wave. S&P up 2, NASDAQ up 42. Only the Dow is negative. Of course, I'm quoting the big 3 indexes. I'm not including Russell 2000. I know it's down, but it's only down 9.7 points now. The Russell's only off a half a percentage point. It was down 30, and the VIX is only up 0.51 at 2486. This looks good. Looks like the market is getting more momentum on the plus side. I just get the vibe that it's getting more momentum on the plus side. Not easy to say that, without drooling all over yourself. We're down 41 on the Dow. Okay. Let's see. Oil still up at 92.85 at the moment. All right. Mm, let's see what's going to happen here. Rocket Lab down 8 cents to 8.95. The low on Rocket Lab, 8.85, 181,000 volume. We have got SoFi down 31 cents to 11.26. The low 11.16. 7.8 million volume on SoFi. GameStop 96.44 now, 96.34 down 289 on 436,000. We're getting a little shake through out here. Little turnover. Matterport down 26 cents to 7.86. It's only down $30 from its high. Yuck. Low of 7.83. We're now 7.94. We just jumped here on Matterport. 7.94 down 18 cents. Low of 7.83. 2.3 million volume. When will Matterport do the turnaround? I'm kind of glad it did the dip today first, because you know what's been happening on Matterport? It has the rise every morning and then craps out. Maybe we crap out first and then we get the run up, and that's the turnaround on Matterport. Maybe that's it. Maybe we're witnessing history. ME down a penny, now up 2 pennies. ME just went green, 4.55. Spire down a penny, it's ready to go. ATIP down 2 pennies, it's ready to go. Smart Rent down a nickel, it's ready to go. Sixterra is up a penny, it's going already. AMC's plus 17. It's time for the market to kick into gear and get going. Okay, that's the deal. Henry, where's Matterport going? Come back, Matterport, please. And maybe it is turning the corner. Maybe Matterport is doing it. It's at $8 now. Maybe it's going to go. Okay. BW, it seems like every new stock that is unheard of and not known, the shorters grab a hold of it, just drive the crap out of it. Can we get the SEC rules in place by Monday? Alberta, buy a tax foreclosure property for pennies. Put your profits into property, sell a year later, and you won't pay 30% capital gains. Sell property and pocket most of the profits. Matt Palmer is a new member of this channel. That's pretty cool there, Matt. Thank you for popping in here. Matt is a chillin' with Uncle Bruce member right now. He's joined the party. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm glad that you're here. It's nice to see you. And we hope you're going to make lots of money. Obi-Wan Kenobi, good morning, everybody. Reached a milestone yesterday. Got my first margin call. Yeah, woohoo! Coyote, same for me. There's just so many forums and stuff. Matt couldn't help but join after so much diehard talk, man. I couldn't stay away. Coyote, if I could buy property, I would not be renting. I would assure you of that, says Coyote. There you go. Where are we at now? We're down 96 on the Dow. Make that 86 on the Dow. We're Rocket Lab. We're at $9. We're down 3 cents on Rocket Lab. We're coming back on the Rocket Lab. The Rocket Lab was as low as $8.85. It's now $9. 187,000 volume. It's cleaned out whatever came in 28 minutes. Nothing came in. $9 on Rocket Lab. Maybe we're going to move. SoFi 11.30 now, down 26 cents. The low on SoFi 11.16 on 8.45 million. We may have flushed that one out. 11.32 now. We might have flushed out the SoFi sellers. GameStop down $1.30 now at 97.92. We're coming on again. 455,000 shares. We're coming up on GameStop. We're going higher. Matterport, $8, down $12. No, $8, down 12 cents. 783 was the low right after the opening. We went up and went down, but not as low. And now we're higher again. Down 11 at $8, 2.5 million. Maybe Matterport is cleaning out here as well. ME up 3 cents to 456. Spire down a penny. ATIP down a penny. Smart Rent down 3 pennies. Sixterra up 3 pennies. We're about to go. We're about to turn green on all these guys. These guys might go green. We just might be going green. 74-point loss on the Dow. We might be coming on. We're up 6 on S&P. We're up 89 on NASDAQ. Make that 93 on NASDAQ. We're climbing over there. We're showing Rocket Lab at 906 now, up 3 cents on the day. SoFi 1131, a little better. 1132, a little better on SoFi. GameStop down $1.58. Matterport back to 8. We're up 3 on ME. And we're down a penny on Spire, down a penny on ATIP, and down 3 cents on SmartRent. We're about to, we could be, maybe just could be coming around on a bit of a push. We'll see. Good morning, everybody from OBG1, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Reached a milestone yesterday, got my first margin call. Okay, I've already read that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I will look into this. Go Amazon, says Splair. I forgot to wash the kale. Unwashed kale is gritty. Ooh, kale. Octavo, I'm thumbs up number 277, Bruce. Thank you, all of you. Gruber trying to steal the money from us, and McLean is Ray saving us, the people. Alberto Coyote, local paper or type your county and tax for gross property. Don't let the value sway your decision. There's all kinds of advice there. We're down only 53 on the Dow now. We're up 13 on S&P. We're climbing. The Dow is climbing. We're moving up on S&P. We're moving up on NASDAQ, up 125. Rocket Lab is climbing. We're up a dime now to 913. We are climbing on Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab is at the high of the day now, 197,000. Just took 10,000 to move it up a dime, just like that. We are moving higher, 915 on Rocket Lab. We're going higher quickly. SoFi, 1146. We're moving up. We are pushing the high of the day of 1157 here. We're only a dime away now on 9 million. We're moving up from 1116 to 1147, up down a dime now on SoFi. SoFi is running. It's going. It's coming. Here it comes. GameStop down 81 cents. We're moving higher. Matterport only down a nickel, 808. We're going higher. ME is up 8 cents. Spire is up 3. ATIP is down 9/10 of a penny. SmartRent down 3 cents. Sixtera up 3. We're going higher. AMC is up 34. We're climbing. Robinhood is up 31. It's climbing. Vector, Vanik turned around. It was down to 267. It's now 271. It's gone up 4, and it's up a half a buck now on the day. It's plus. It's in the green. Home Depot reached a 356. It's now 357. It might be turning. It's still down 780. We'll watch Home Depot on how it wants to go. If we give it a fancier name, maybe that'll make it go higher. Chapeau de Home. I don't know. IBM down 20 cents. Microsoft green up 341. It was down to 299. It's gone green. Apple down only 47 cents. It's coming on right now. Goldman up 472. Cisco down 21. Facebook down 362. Amazon up 304. Tesla up 12 bucks. Google down $10. Bed Bath Beyond down 25 cents. BlackBerry up 11. Royal Caribbean down 388. We are going greener here and there. It's beginning to kind of, little wave kind of happen there. We'll see if this continues. The Dow right now is down 85. Nothing burger. S&P up 6. NASDAQ up 105. We're getting these little waves that'll come through here. So let another sell wave go through and then get it out of the way. That's fine. 33 minutes into the opening. Down 113 on the Dow. This is a nothing burger here. Rocket Lab now 911. SoFi 1143. GameStop down 80 cents. Matterport up 11. Now down 11 at 801. Matterport. We're up 6 on ME. Spire up 2 cents. ATIP down 2 cents. SmartRent up 2. Sixtera up 3. They're turning green. They're starting to turn green over here on the stocks that we follow the most. Okay. Even the large cryptocurrencies are climbing right now on Ethereum. Litecoin increases. I'm wondering if the cryptos go higher as a rule. Would that mean GameStop would go higher? Because the relationship between GameStop and their friends in Australia is, do you think that's a possibility? GameStop is down 50 cents, 98.68. Do you think that now is a possibility? If cryptos take off, could that mean GameStop could get a catch a bit because of that? The whole crypto crowd, could they now begin to follow GameStop? Is that part of the Hans Gruber plan or the John McClane plan over at the Nakatomi Tower? Our friends here. Again, the poll question is simply this. I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like John McClane or Hans Gruber. And 59% of you are saying, no, he's like John McClane. Ryan Cohen is a disruptor. Yes, Hans Gruber is the crook, and he is a disruptor. He's kind of making things ugly over there. But this John McClane guy is mucking up the works. There's this guy mucking up the works, and is Ryan Cohen kind of like John McClane in the overall market world that we're following here? Look at that GameStop; it's down 20 cents at $99. Are we going to get a run here? Look at GameStop; it's up 17 now. It's green. GameStop just went green, and the poll is 59% for John McClane and 41 for Hans Gruber. Is the diehard poll question moving GameStop stock now? Is that what's we're up 36 on GameStop, and are we going to take a run now? I've been saying we might take a run. We have 341 people in this poll question already. We're at $100 a share on GameStop right now. We're up 77 cents on your GameStop. Guys, girls, kids, think about it. What is going to happen? $100.02. We're going higher on the GameStop. $100.10. We're going higher. The Dow's down 76. Rocket Lab is 917. I think that's the high of the day. We're up 14 cents. Yeah, this is the high of the day on Rocket Lab. 211,000, and it's at the high of the day here. We were down to 885. We're now 916. Look at that Rocket Lab. SoFi 1148. Take a look at that. We're down 9 cents on 10 million. Watch out. We could really have something happening here. This is getting interesting. The GameStop's 100. Matterport 812. Unchanged. Matterport is back. It's back. Hello. Matterport has returned to break even from 783. Ho, ho, ho. We have not had this happen for a while. This is interesting. ME up 9 cents to 462. Spire up 2 cents. ATIP down a penny. SmartRent down 2 pennies. Cyxtera up a penny. AMC 1519 up 32 cents. Robinhood up 35. Vanek is still up a penny. Home Depot still down 790. IBM was only down 15 to 19 cents. Microsoft up 373. Apple down a quarter. Goldman up $6 to 364.99. Let's call that 365. Wow. Looking good. Cisco down 32 cents. Facebook down 230. Amazon up 336 and climbing. Tesla up 13. Google down 336 a share. That's all. $3.36. We're looking really interesting all of a sudden. What's going on over at the Nakatomi Tower here? This could be most fun. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. And it's nice to have you here. Yeah. The SoFi elevator just exploded, took out the rocket launchers down there. That's what I'm saying. McClane is mucking up the works. Do you think that's what it is? Okay. AAP made a commercial. Die Hard is back, brought back all the original cast. YouTube it. It's amazing, says Matt. Yeah, but it's covered call. He doesn't announce his plans in advance like a bad movie villain. What if the plan is to have no plan? How about that? Yes. Sometimes the best card in the deck is a wild card. Elbow cough, says Olivia. Chino, Royal Caribbean, bigger loss than expected. Anti-GameStop just hit 100. That's right. $100.14. We're up 91 cents on GameStop. Matterport up 6 cents. ME up 9. Spire up 4.5. We are turning. Rocket Lab at 9.14. SoFi down 6 cents to 11.51. GameStop wants to run so bad. It does. It does want to run so bad. SoFi wants to run. It is about to go. Matterport wants to run. ME wants to run. Spire wants to run. They want to go. Let them go. Let them go. I have a feeling that SoFi is going to be a fight around spike prices today, especially 11.50. These strike prices. Well, that daily chart says, Olivia. Let's see. 914 on Rocket Lab, up 14. The Dow's still down 84. S&P is up 11. NASDAQ up 134. It wants to go. GameStop, $100.24 right now. We're trying to go to a new high on GameStop. Volume now on GameStop, 571,000. There's buying coming in here. Matterport, 819, up 7 cents, I think, and that is close to the high of the day of 824. 3.3 million. Rocket Lab wants to go. ME 460 on ME, up 6.6. Spire up a nickel, 266. I think it wants to go. 162 volume, 162,000. ATIP down a penny. Smart Rent down a penny. Sextera unchanged. Oh my. We are maybe we're one sell program away from taking off. We're down 129 on the Dow right now. There's a sell program. It just kicked in. 50-point sell program just came in. This could be it. This might be the turnaround. I haven't even had a bagel yet. I mean, watch out. I'm having a bagel today. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I'm having a bagel. To write or not to write? That's the GameStop question. No, you're not writing. You're not writing right now. No. Probably Amazon needs to peak out, and then the others will run here. Splair and Amazon looks like on ME lines it would be near the end of the peak. Coyote, glad I bought that GameStop earlier. Yes, we're up to 297 thumbs ups now. 297 thumbs ups. Thank you for this push. Really appreciate the thumbs ups numbers that are coming in, everybody. You guys are awesome. Now we are 302 thumbs ups and counting. The poll question is, I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like John McClane or Hans Gruber. John McClane is getting 59% of the vote. Hans Gruber getting 41% of the vote. It's going to be a most interesting day today, as it usually is. My. What is going to happen to our markets today? I'm showing the VIX up only 0.4%. Russell is down 11.6. NASDAQ up 97. S&P up 3.5. The Dow down 139. The Dow's by itself. It's all alone. Russell's, it's off 0.59%, but that can turn. We might be turning here. The VIX is coming back. Oh yeah, the VIX is improving. We're only up 0.28. That fear index is falling. The fear index is falling off. This market's going to go higher. I think we might go higher. Anti-PC, I'm having pancakes with real maple syrup today. Coyote, I ain't writing yet. Not until at least $110 a share on that GameStop. There it goes to 100 again. Lone Wolf, I'm thumbs up 303, buddy. Thank you, Lone Wolf. We are powering up at 312 thumbs ups now, and John McClane is leading 59 to 41% on this poll question. 358 respondents, 313 thumbs ups. I see a relationship here. John McClane, 59%. They think Ryan Cohen is acting like John McClane, acting as a disruptor, mucking up the works. Interesting. GameStop, $100, 2 cents a share, up 79 cents. We're down to 87 on the Dow. We just came back 40 points, 50-point recovery on the Dow. Just now, the Dow is coming on again. Rocket Lab, 914, up 11. SoFi, down only a nickel. GameStop, $100, 32 cents, up $1.09. We're climbing on GameStop now. Matterport up 12 cents to 824. ME up 9.5. Spire's up 5 cents. ATIP's down a penny. Smart Rent unchanged. Sixtera's up 7 now. It just bumped up. Oh, we're coming on. The Dow's only down 60. That sell program is over. We're only down 60. We're down 49 on the Dow. We're coming on. S&P up 11. NASDAQ up 130. We're coming on. Here we go. Oh, that Joe thinks I like the optimism, but I think we got a whipsaw here. I don't know, John. Joe. Rocket Lab 919 up 16. That I think is the high of the day here. Yep, 226,000. Rocket Lab 919 now high of the day. SoFi 1152, the 1157 for the high of the day. We're about to go back up there. 1154. We're down 3 cents on SoFi. 11.7 million. We're climbing on SoFi. GameStop $100.30. Matterport 824 up 12. 824. We're at the high of the day on Matterport. 3.5 million. We're climbing again. 825 on Matterport. We're going higher. ME up 9.5. Spire up 5. ATIP unchanged. SmartRent unchanged. Oh my. Cyxtera up 7 cents. The Dow now down 38 points. Here we go. Jen, how are you, Jen?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Watching these markets today. Oh my gosh.
You're not as cloggy as you were yesterday.
I still feel it though.
Do you?
There's still that, but
We'll hang you up longer by the feet. Let you drain.
Let me drain out. I'm gonna have a fun weekend, aren't I? Look, we got great. We went to Costco yesterday. It shows you how old we are. We went to Costco, absolutely out and out admitting to each other that we have no idea why we're going to Costco. We feel we need something, but we can't remember what it was. Mm-hmm. So we figured we would do the Ronnie Reagan and Nancy Reagan thing. We'd just go there.
It's okay, Ronnie.
We'd walk around and we'll see what we see.
Your light
the light just went out. We'll see what we see, and if we find what it is we need, we'll recognize it and we'll just buy it.
We'll have a ta-da moment.
That's what that is. Look at the Dow, up 2 points. We just went positive on the Dow.
There you go.
We're up 18 on S&P. We're up 155 on the Nasdaq. We are moving.
They had great job numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and the Dow started weak, as I figured we'd have a washout. Now the hissy fit's over, and here we go. We're up 2 points on the Dow. We're going higher. Rocket Lab up 17. Now SoFi is up. It's green, up 5 cents. GameStop, $100.29. It's green. Matterport up 13. It's green. ME up 8.5. It's green. Spire is up 7 cents. It's green. ATIP is about to go green, and SmartRent is up 3 cents. It's all green. We're going green. We're going higher. I told you.
Green is the color.
We're up 22 on the Dow. We're going higher. So we go to Costco, and we walk by the fruit section. I go, we need grapefruit. I didn't have any grapefruit yesterday. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need grapefruit. And then we kept walking.
And we got the last bag of the Texas rubies.
We got ruby reds. We were having the Texas ruby reds because now they're coming in from Florida. And then we walked past the one section and we found these Chinese noodles that we love.
Yeah.
So we grabbed those.
Except they're Japanese, but boy, you're so close.
They're noodles. They're Asian noodles. She could have said nothing and I would have been all right. But no. Now she had to make me out like a racist. Thanks, Jen.
I'm not saying you're a racist.
No.
I'm just saying you're not paying attention.
You're just wrong.
That's it. You're just wrong.
You're just wrong. Anyway, we kept
walking. You didn't call them Oriental.
I didn't call them Oriental.
Orientals are rugs. Asians are people.
I can't win. I can't win. We kept walking around Costco. I'm trying to say we did find 4 or 5 things.
Yeah, we did.
And we looked at each other and went, it's a good thing we came here. And then we went to the food court and we had dinner. A slice of pizza. What did you have? A slice of pizza as well? 2 slices of pizza, a sundae, and a pop for $7.56.
I know, it's insane.
For 2 people for dinner. What a deal. And it was delicious. And then we came home and went into the hot tub, and it was great.
Still a bit windy, but not bad.
And
the pools had been cleaned. To drive through the complex, you would never have known we had gale force winds yesterday, the day before. There were palm fronds, leaves.
We had a serious windstorm the day before yesterday. Serious.
Yeah.
Wind warnings
like
by
moving furniture on the patio.
The National Weather Service is saying, all the snow the Midwest is getting, you're getting the wind from it.
Yeah.
You're not getting the snow. You're getting the wind from it. You're going to be down in the lower 60s and watch all that stuff fall off your trees.
Yesterday, were we making electricity in the Narrows? Holy cow, those windmills must have just been flying.
Cranking.
They would have been moving.
They were really spinning. Oh, yeah.
Trying to fly.
I believe
I can fly.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah.
So here we are.
So there you get that. And then
went to Sherman's Deli yesterday.
They were open.
You were there.
Parking lot was full. Absolutely.
Yeah. The restaurant was at 85%. Just our luck. Went into the take-up. No sesame seed bagels. Sold out.
It's hit and miss, man.
They had one plain bagel left. They had onion bagels, all you wanted, like dozens of them. And then they had the everything bagel. So I bought 6 everything bagels.
Did you want me to pick off everything that's not a sesame seed?
Uh-oh. No. I don't think that's this.
Oh, okay, good. I'm trying to watch Olympics.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not watching the Olympics. First of all.
But early in the morning like this, I get curling. So
Oh.
it's the only curling I get to see.
Look, you know we're from Canada, okay? So right there, we're not fans. I can tell you right now, we have never been, will never be fans of American television coverage of the Olympics because it isn't Olympic coverage. It's American athletes coverage. Yeah. That's all it is. And we get all the sob stories, you know, before you get to see the athlete do that, you get the sob story about the hard times.
Life and how hard they work.
Oh, their brother can't walk, or the mother is blind, or whatever the damn story is. It drives me nuts. I'm so old and crotchety. I hate it. We get the same crap on Canadian television. Don't think we Canadians don't imitate you guys.
No.
Oh, we imitate Americans like you can't believe. Oh, we get the sop and all the crap. So I just don't watch anymore. I can't stand it. And I'm not interested in supporting the sponsors who are sponsoring the Olympics. I don't even know why are the athletes even there? But the coverage, last night Jen was watching the ice dancers. How was that?
It's excruciating. It's just excruciating. And I know I'm going to upset people by saying this, but if you have to wear makeup, it's not a sport.
NFL players don't wear makeup.
Yeah, that black stuff on their face, that's not makeup. It's not eyeliner. It's sun protection. Yeah, I'm the same with synchronized swimming. And I appreciate that these people work hard. Yeah. They work very hard. But this is ice capades. It's not sport.
Ice dancers are ice capade stars of the future. Figure skaters are ice capade stars.
How can it be a sport if you don't all do the same thing? Like, you don't all do the same thing.
Interpretive dance. Oh my God. Why don't you just make the Bolshoi ballet competition as part of the Olympics? Exactly. Why don't we have ballet dancers then?
Ballet dancers?
Why don't we have jazz dancers? Why don't we have line dancers as synchronized line dancing as an Olympic sport? I mean, if you're going to go that route, you know, you're putting on figure skates and dancing. Why don't you put on cowboy boots and dance, and we'll put that in the Olympics?
It's very popular. Everybody watches it.
Well, it's the female demographic sport. It's what it is.
Not this female.
It's not. You're out of the loop. You're 30 years too old.
No.
You're gone.
I've never been in that loop.
You're gone.
And
we hate
Calgary has a very, very strong synchronized swimming team.
We do.
And we have watched them. I have seen them in person doing their training.
They work hard.
Which is insane.
They work hard. The gymnasts work hard. The figure skaters work hard. These people do work hard. Mm-hmm. But we have a problem with the
make them do the same thing. The only time I actually watched figure skating was long time ago when they used to have to do certain skills.
The prelims.
They'd go in the figure
eight. The prelims were always the same.
And they'd skate backwards and you had to follow the line exactly.
Sure, but you know what at
and
the
there was
CNB,
no music.
You know what the NBC executives are calling that? It's watching paint dry. Exactly. We can't sell women's cologne and women's hygiene products to women if we're going to broadcast the preliminaries on figure skating. No. We have to have them in their costumes.
I don't think they even have to do it anymore. Like,
I think they've eliminated it from competition because it just doesn't pay the bills. No.
It takes up too much.
What sponsor wants to be involved with the preliminaries in a figure skating event? Nobody.
Well, and there's so much going on now in that same rink that they just don't have time. That's why 2 days ago curling started, because they just don't have time to get everybody in.
See, in Canada, we have a separate arena for curling.
Oh yeah, so do they here. But we now have more and more countries. Like before, we had very few, if any, Asian curlers.
I find it laughable because you have the marathon, and you have like 80 countries of runners
Yeah.
qualify for the marathon. You have the 1500, and you've got 25, 30 countries, right? Curling, only 8 countries get to come out, or 10, or whatever the number is. It's a small number. Hockey, it's like 12 teams. That's
Yeah.
it.
But hockey, especially with the women, hockey is not competitive yet.
And that means it shouldn't be an Olympic sport. If you don't have 25 countries that are competitive, why is it there? But
the Canadian American Games
money, it's the money, it's the money, the sponsorship money.
So exciting.
Yeah, NBC can't wait for Canada and the American gals to fight off, have their games.
Very
they can't wait. That's the ratings, man. That's to sell Coca-Cola and
any given day,
all kinds of products on the television. It's all money. It's nothing personal. It's just business. It's all. Keep talking about this Godfather reference. It's not personal. It's business.
It's business.
So what am I going to have on my bagel? That is the business we have to decide.
The business.
I've got an everything bagel going here. What am I going to put on this bagel?
Well, you had an egg yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
So do you just want ham and cheese today?
I want ham and cheese with horseradish on it.
With horseradish?
Because I've got to clean out those pipes.
Okay.
And
make you cry.
Got to make me cry.
Okay.
Got to make me cry. Since the Olympics aren't going to make me cry, watching the girls figure skate with a triple double, might as well cry from horseradish and crocodile tears.
No, they're not girls. They're girls in gymnastics, but the skaters aren't girls.
They're women.
They're women.
Okay. There you go. I've been corrected, and there you have it. Anyway, there you have it, folks. Bobby is saying, I took the day off yesterday from the jab. What? I had a bad dream where Uncle Bruce had toast instead of a bagel. That was scary. Ooh, that was scary. Should you write covered calls when earnings are expected in 10 days? ? Oh, that's another good question. You got to write calls when the stocks have a good little run, and you can predict safely that we might have topped out and level off a little bit. Now's the time to write calls. GameStop right now is 99.88. We might be on a bit of a run here. We just got some news yesterday, and we've got earnings coming, and there might be a coordinated campaign to lift the value of the stock. Is it time to write against that? I don't know. Look at the Rocket Lab. Have you noticed your Rocket Lab? 940 on the Rocket Lab, up 37 cents. We're at the high of the day right now on 396,000 volume. Look at that Rocket Lab. The Dow's down 41. Rocket Lab is at the high of the day. S&P down is up 15. NASDAQ up 170 or 169. SoFi 1171 up 14 cents. High of the day 1173. We're running 14.7 million. We're going higher on SoFi. GameStop 99.88 up $100. It just broke 100 again on GameStop. $100.19. Watch it go. Matterport 826 up 14 cents. We're at the high of the day on 4.2 million on Rocket Lab. They're all going higher. ME up 12 to 465. We're at the high of the day. 313,000 volume. Look at Spire up 9 at 270. High of the day, 188,000 volume. We're going higher. ATIP has gone green. It's up a penny. Still got a ways to go. Smart Rent just went up 11 cents. 778 high of the day on Smart Rent. 38,000. We're going higher. Money's coming in. Cyxtera up 8 cents now to 11.74. The high of the day was 11.80. We're coming on 25,000 on Cyxtera. So we're going higher there. AMC up 50 cents to 15.37. High of the day of 15.40, upset on 7.6 million. Light volume, but we're going higher. Robinhood up 91 cents to 15.06. The low was in the 9s just a few days ago. We're back to 15 on Robinhood. Vanek up $1.09. Home Depot down 6.70. That's back from the 9s. IBM down only 15 cents. Microsoft up $4. Apple down 38 cents. Goldman up $7 to 366. Cisco down 23 cents. Facebook down $4. Amazon up 3.63 a share. Tesla up $21. Google up $1. We're moving higher. That's the indication from what I see. Ignore the Dow down 73. We're going higher. We're up 13 on S&P. We're up 165 on NASDAQ. Interesting stuff going on here. Auntie gets it. She sees it. Okay, I'm back. I had to do a coffee run at the store. What did I miss? Lobo Blast wants to know. We're going higher. SoFi is green. Quick look. Laugh out loud. The game squeeze has been over for months. 18 GameStop per dairy cow. Might be time to trade these gals off. Splair, Bobby, sounds like you should visit the doctor, the bagel doctor. Good morning, Jen from Larry. John, good morning, Jen. Brad, gonna dead cat bounce all the way to the recession. Well, $100.39. Well, we're up 116 on GameStop, climbing again. SoFi 1164 and the Rocket Lab 934. The Dow down 137. Matterport up 6. ME up a dime. Spire up 6.5. Lots of green here. Let's keep going. Bagels. Duh, Rob. I swear if he forgot about the bagels. Beach Boy Jen is here. Good morning, Jen. Ben, Uncle Bruce, if I bought Intel at 48, sold 2 contracts for 7.5, $40 strike on a down day, and I got assigned for break even before expiration, is that normal? That's normal. You're selling a contract without premium. You're not setting yourself up for making money, so that's normal. You got to have to reload, try again. Anti, wow. Jeff, Brad, I'm not relying on a squeeze, but rather the turnaround of the business. Uncle Bruce exposed, says Gary. Bill, morning. Thumbs ups, folks. 70 degrees here in Western Florida. Right on, Bill. How you doing, buddy? Zed Estate, did you buy bagels? Go and eat. No grapefruit, no toast, all racism. Very good. Did you just assume the noodles? Well, we had these other noodles, and now we bought these new noodles, and the packaging is similar. And I'm thinking, oh, are those also Chinese noodles? Well, apparently no. The first noodles we had are apparently of a Chinese nature, and now these are of a Japanese nature. And I'm supposed to be able to tell the difference by looking at the package like that. And you're not getting any help from me on that. What can I say? What can I say? I don't like where the story's heading, says Rob. Did I just hear Jen say Asians are people? Here we go. Oh, everything on the move, Auntie. What else going on here? Onions are on everything bagels too. I know that. Yes, I know that. Canada's coverage is so much better. USA Broadcasting everything is embarrassingly pathetic. There you go. Yeah, I haven't had cable in over a decade. Oh wow! A sport is something where one team can block the other team's ability to score points. It's a game if it's an independent scoring system the other team cannot influence. There you go. Oh man. Olivia says, Bruce, I might just put on cowboy boots and makeup on and dance in the Olympics, and you cannot stop me. Well, there you go. There's a sport right there. Team sports, they're the best. Obi-Wan Cohen. I just zigged when I should have zagged, broke my buying rules and everything. That's what I get. Where are we at now? GameStop, $100.14. Oh man. I'd watch Olivia, says Auntie. Oh man, I love biathlon. The combination of skiing, shooting, doping, love it all. Rocket Lab has to keep on going and not stop until it gets to $12 or $13 a year. That's what it's got to do. Darn it. That's right. Favorite part of curling, the word bonspiel. The joy of cola, says D. Gray. Anyway, all you need is a bagel, says D. Gray. What would Brian Boitano do? That's right. Go and skate for the ice capades. That's what he'd do. And the 4th place finisher skates on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship. I'm not making that up. Boy, what else is going on here? Oh gosh, all kinds of comments. Good morning, simpletons. Yeah. Uncle Bruce, don't make the mistake of putting jelly on your everything bagel. Oh no, that's not going to happen. The noodles are the proper noodles. Okay. DM says, Uncle Bruce, GameStop short volume yesterday was over 70%, was 68 and 66% in the days before. We're at $100, 23 cents, up $1 on GameStop. The Dow's down 150, but S&P's up 2 and NASDAQ is up 127. Rocket Lab's up 33 cents. SoFi's up 16 cents. Matterport is up 21 cents. ME is up 13 cents. Spire's up 4.5 cents. SmartRed up 3. ATIP down a penny. Sixtera is up 6. AMC is up 39. Robinhood is up 89 cents. A lot of green, but going to see what's happening. It's all starch to me. Inflate food and the must. I don't know what that means. Uncle Bruce. Okay, Uncle Bruce. The Credit Savage is saying, I know you don't like to write cover calls under 20 for SoFi, but I must make some capital. There's over 50 grand outstanding contracts, open interest contracts, $15 at 318. So I figured I put in a stink bid for $1. It's around 60 cents, 66 cents now. Is this good? So you're thinking of writing $15 contracts on SoFi. That's what you're trying to get right now. Good luck to you. I don't know. Okay, what else is going on here? Well, there you go. Xavier saying, I'm hoping for a turnaround on GameStop because I promised my wife I will buy us those smartphones we always wanted when GameStop moons. See? There you go. Is Henry competing out at the Olympics? I don't think he made it. I think he was headed to the airport with a whole bunch of other, simpletons, and I think he wandered off course a little bit, went to the poor part of town, and he got washed away. I think. Cam, thank God they don't test for Ryan Koch at the Olympics. The Canadian curling teams would be banned. There used to be a time where the Bonspiels, even on the national championships, this is the 60s and the 70s, the guys would smoke during the game on national television. National television, the skip, they'd be smoking a cigarette while they're calling the shots. Well, those are the good old days. And of course, the Bonspiels were sponsored by the beer companies and the cigarette companies. They were the sponsors. And Canadians were just all normal. We all smoke at the Bond. We all smoke at our local curling rink. And we all drink beer at the curling rink. They drink beer when they play golf. As a matter of fact, golfers used to smoke between shots. As a matter of fact, I think on the senior tour, there's one guy, the Spanish golfer, isn't he? No, he's from Brazil. I can't remember his name, but he's got the ponytail in the back. He has a cigar going from time to time on the tour, live on television. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I'm just saying. Manny, how you doing there, Manny? You're going to be able to buy your wife more than an iPhone if you're smart. There you go. Jay Cutler would approve of a site smoking. Reminds me of that famous picture of Len Dawson smoking during the halftime show of the Super Bowl in the 60s. Guy Lafleur, the superstar for the Montreal Canadiens, the high-flying, super fast skating guy, goal scorer extraordinaire, smoked between periods, chain smoked. Nervous wreck, absolute nervous wreck. Joe, you would be too if you played for the Montreal Canadiens. Sadly, Henry never made it to the Olympics. Some say he really broke under the pressure. Oh, he just split apart into all kinds of pieces. The guy just went to pieces. Chichi Rodriguez. Chai Rodriguez would smoke on tour on TV. Yeah, the old days. We're down 227 on the Dow. We're down 9 points on the S&P. We're up 190. We're up 91 on the Nasdaq. So we're finally getting some selling pressure on the Dow that's affecting the other indexes. But we're up 27 cents on Rocket Lab, 3 on SoFi. We're up 23 cents on GameStop. We're up 13 cents on Matterport. We're up 11 on ME, up 4 on Spire. We're up 2 on SmartRent. We're up 1 on Sextera. And ATIP is the only loser, down a penny at this moment in time. AMC at 15.17, up 30. Robinhood up 73 cents. Vanik down $1. Home Depot down 9. IBM down 88. Microsoft up 2.30. Apple down $1.10. GameStop, Goldman up 5.50. Cisco down 62 cents, and Facebook down 5.33. Amazon up 3.35. Tesla up $15. Google down $9. Those are your big quotes on the stocks we follow here quite closely. The Dow having an influence on some of the big caps at the moment. Chai Rodriguez. I don't know how people can smoke and do physical activities like that. Well, they weren't as physical as they are now. Guess that's it. Dang, he mangled that one. Number 335, GB, good morning. Hey, Nick, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Cam, lucky 336. Yeah, baby. Kent Kid says ponytail smoking golfer on Champions Tour is Miguel Angel Jimenez. That's correct. That is who it is. I know that if I have PGA trivia questions, I'm a dead man with this kid over here. Kent, yep, that kid of yours, he's got me beat. But thank you. That is correct. Miguel Angel Jimenez, a Masters winner and a Masters loser in a playoff. A really good golfer, really good. He's now in his sixth. Is he pushing 60 now? I think so. Chai Chai Rodriguez says, Credit Savage, that's how Les Nessman used to pronounce his name on WKRP. Kramer having a beer while smoking. That's right. That's another feat of incredible magic right there. Coyote, that's a fair point. I used to smoke a pack a day, and the first thing I did leaving the gym was light up a cigarette. Nick, your opinion on Snap? This move is not sustainable. I am shorting. No opinion on Snap, but don't follow it. Olivia feels good for some reason. Bobby, I remember the Canadian snowboarder that won gold but couldn't claim it because he tested positive for pot. That's right. All those guys would test positive for pot if they were tested the month before the Olympics were to start. Yeah, they make the ultimate sacrifice to get to the Olympics. They don't use pot for a while. Oh, man. Yeah, unbelievable. He's killing me, says Anti-PC. He's killing me. Oh, my gosh. We're down 250 on the Dow. We have a decidedly negative vibe on the Dow now. And we're down 8.7 on the NASDAQ. No, 6.8 on S&P. It's shifting now. S&P is down 6.8. NASDAQ is up 107. So only the NASDAQ is positive among the big three markets. Over on the Russell, we're down 1.78 points, which is almost unchanged. VIX is up 1.15 points at 2550. So it's still a very good-looking market, technically, especially from the VIX point of view. But the Dow is off 0.7 of a percentage point. S&P is off a quarter of a point. NASDAQ is up 0.65% of a percentage point. Russell is down 0.04%, 0.04 of a percentage point to the negative on the Russell 2000. So that is where this market is at right at this moment in time. Anyway, there you go. That's interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, and there you go. Ross actually ended up getting his gold medal snowboarding, and he opened up a dispensary called Ross's Gold. Way to go, Will. Thanks, Will, for that. That's awesome. It's all legal now. Oh, man. At least in Canada, it's all legal now. USA, it's getting there. But Canada, nationally, it's all legal. Unbelievable. Oh, that's so fun. GameStop, 99.68, up 45 cents right now. Rocket Lab up 21, SoFi unchanged. Now SoFi down 2 cents. Matterport up 7, ME up a dime, Spire up 3, ATIP down 1.5, Smart Rent down a penny, Sixtera up a penny. The Dow is off 224. S&P is down 8, and NASDAQ is up 89. So we're backing up a little bit on the indexes. We'll see if this is much of a to-do or a nothing burger. What a legend, says Coyote. Wavy, do you even know who Wavy Gravy is? I bet Uncle Bruce does. Coyote, USA has too many private prisons filled with bogus weed charges. It's a sad story. And there are many, too many people locked up for these kinds of charges around the world. But is the world a fair place? Not necessarily, is it? Unbelievable. Anyway, there you have it. We're down 241 on the Dow, and we're down 10 on S&P. We're up 86 on NASDAQ. Oil up $2.56 a barrel, $92.83. All righty. And let's go. Smoke Dog says, I hope it gets legal real soon. I'm tired of spending $50 a year to keep my medical card for my anxiety. Laughing out loud. Bobby's laughing. Olivia's laughing. Yeah, Canada went all legal. The Liberals ran 2-3 elections ago saying we become the government of the country. We're going to legalize marijuana across the country for medical and recreational use. And they did. It took them 3 years into a 4-year mandate, but they did it. And it was a big to do for a while. And today it's a nothing burger up there. It is like a no big deal anymore nationally. Canadians just look around and going, what's the deal? Like, these dispensaries are in little strip malls here and there. No kids hanging out the outside smoking them. You can't find users near dispensaries. I mean, and the people walking in dispensaries are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Most of the dispensaries are, well, I don't know the numbers, but a whole lot of medical is being sold up there. No issues. No issues. Anyway, there it is. Yeah. I live in Louisiana. We have the highest prison population in history. It's a sore subject to me. It gets me fired up. Yeah, free the weed, says Splair. Dr. G, Stock Markets with Bruce is like the wavy gravy's freak out tent. Olivia, funny thing is people in illegal states just travel to legal states next door. It's exactly what they do. It's exactly right. I'm smoking legal weed right now. Olivia, I live in Iowa and my coworkers go to the Illinois border. Wavy, see, Dr. G knows. Olivia, nice. It's almost like anti-wheat points were all fear-mongering propaganda. Coyote, me too. It's not legal. Dave, the Mac guy, something going on with ME. The bid-ask spread on the 250 January 24 leap is wacky. 250 to 540, kind of weird. Lone Wolf, yeah, us young people still hit our black market dealers. Scott, them Canadians hopped up on goofballs. Olivia, why doesn't government just realize how much damn money they'd make, or how much they save from law enforcement and prisons and court costs and tying up all the court cases and all the nonsense? Yeah. Nick, anyone like to short snap? I'm already up 18 grand in profit. Will, Magic Mushrooms is next. Canada is making moves on that one next. Coyote, cops wait at the border to try to bust people bringing over legal weed. Pathetic, doesn't do it justice. I sure hope it so will. Haven't seen it myself, but I believe it. I think if Biden were to legalize weed, if they could get that through the Congress and the Senate, if they legalized it, he could gain votes. He could actually gain votes in the midterms. If he pledged to do it, he would gain votes because majority of the states have done it, and I bet you a silent majority in most of the other states want it done. But I think if he pledged that in the midterms, give me the House and give me the Senate, that'll be the first thing in 100 days. I'll do it. He could really score on that. That'd be just my hunch, because it's not a controversial subject anymore like it used to be, 25 years ago. I mean, just no big deal. There you go. Stands to reason that they make more money through private prison contracts. Maybe there's more revenue in a gas tax, making them drive for weed. Clay, here we go. Carl is beating down SoFi. Hans doesn't want SoFi going to the roof of a $12 a share. SoFi down 7 cents right now. Splair, will this be a lot better than alcohol for the club parties? When I can, I travel for it to Netherlands before I go to a club. I hate, seriously, alcohol. Legal in New York, says Flint Creek Soap Company. Olivia, 100%. I am laughing my ass off, says Andy. He will do nothing instead. Pick nose, big pharma holding it all up. Hilarious, says Andy. Voters here approved med and recreational weed. Then our wonderful government said okay to medical, but shut down the recreational. Won't be voting for her this year. There you go. Brad, has anyone seen ATIP's debt to equity ratio? Doesn't look good for this market. Spit Take, says Auntie. Olivia, most people want it or don't care. I rarely run into people now who are vehemently anti-legalization. Exactly. In Chicago, I see people lined up at the dispensary for $75 eighths. Ridiculous. Will, Splair, Olivia, totally agree. Pick nose, weed lobby not as strong as opioid painkiller lobby. Yeah, that's the key point here in Germany too. Big Pharma wants the money. Smoke dog, too much profit in the private prison system. DQ, okay, just sat through 2 hours of meetings. Are we writing or folding our arms? Scott, Biden can't repair bridges. America gets nothing done as long as McConnell sandbags the country. Folding arms, honey, says Auntie. Joe, playing an inverse today. Larry, weed is legal by DC law, but illegal by federal law. You can have it on you in general, but the moment you set foot into any federal building, you're technically breaking the law. Coyote, Picnos, now sad truth. Lone Wolf, what the hell? 75/8 of weed is insane and not worth it at all. There you go. It's so stupid. It's so immature out there. Just sad. It's just sad. We could be dealing with real issues that really need to be dealt with, but we're not. We're just so caught up in all of our little factions. That's the way it is. It's the world. We're down 300 points on the Dow. Rocket Lab is up 16 cents. SoFi is unchanged. We just went unchanged. GameStop down 87 cents. Matterport down a penny. ME up 13. Spire up a penny. ATIP up 1.5 pennies. Smart Rent down 6. Xterra down a penny. AMC up 11, Robinhood up 71 cents, Vanik down $2, Home Depot down $9, IBM down $1, Microsoft down $2, Apple down $1.20, Goldman up $4.40, Cisco down 72 cents, Facebook down $4, Amazon up $3.35, Tesla down 13, up 13 now, up 11, Google up down 19. So I got reds, greens, reds. I'm trying to keep on top of this. We're down 287 on the Dow now. Down 287 on the Dow. The S&P is down 16 and NASDAQ is up 54. That is the story at the moment. Okay, there you go. Breaking news.
This just in.
Oh, this just in. We got an everything bagel with cheese and ham and horseradish on it. Oh, and smells awful darn good, Jen. Thank you so much. I love it. Fantastic. Let's see. What else is going on here? Let's go. Still. Okay, here we go. I know from a teacher, says Splair, I know from a teacher in case of weed, his mother could need it for cancer. She has, and the payments would be much lower than for chemicals, but the pharma industry wants more cash, not less cash. Coyote, you know what else is funny? I was drug tested so much for weed when I worked at minimum wage jobs. Now that I've been salaried in white collar cyber security for years, not a single drug test. And I worked with insanely private data. Makes no sense, Coyote. Chicago, all those are yuppie north side prices. On the south side, we support our local entrepreneurs. Auntie thinks aren't up enough to write anything anyway. Splair, so she really has hard times to get it through the doctors, says Blair. Coyote, but I took it as they don't care you smoke once you make past so much money a year. Breaking news, says Blair. Bagel, breaking news. Larry, it's also legal to gift, but not to sell. I can sell you a pair of socks, which comes with a free weed gift. Wow, bagel, says that. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Coyote, drug testing for weed is archaic and driven by insurance companies mostly. Flint Creek, damn, that looks delicious. Olivia, Bruce, do you do cyber sec? I don't know what that means. I just started school for the first time ever for cyber sec. Don't know what that means. Nacho, we need our drugs to function. They are still ripping people off in the south side. Believe me, I would like to buy your socks, Larry. The Dow is now down 276. Rocket Lab is up 12. SoFi down 3. GameStop down $1. Matterport off 2 cents. I'm going to now enjoy my bagel. With the Dow down 276 points, let's see how the Dow can handle this bagel and the ham and the cheese and the horseradish on here. Oh yeah, nice and warm. So good. Nazareth, when I worked in the video game industry, my bosses always said, we can never drug test because we have an art department. Oh, man. A Splair. I think I'll start a sock business too. $50 for a pair of socks with 2 grams extra weight. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Olivia, it is. I'm a developer currently, but have mostly worked in cybersecurity for healthcare companies and government agencies. Olivia's laughing. All you Chicago people, here's a bounty on a bar rug in Wigglyville if you're all ever interested. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, my goodness. So much fun. So much fun. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. We're down 253 in the Dow. Let's go. Mm. So good. That's one sophisticated bagel. Should have bought a RCL weekly put spread. Thank you, one. Thank you all. Welcome to the show. We're down 243 on the Dow. Uncle, is it possible if the options are set at 200 to 210 that a stink bid of 180 could be hit? General question. I just submitted a really crazy one on BA values are not exact. Yes. Look, if the market is 2 to 210, $2 to $2.10 for a contract, and you want to buy it at 180, I'd put in a stink bid at 181. I'd be 1 penny above 180 and just leave it there. You might get lucky because a market order comes in to sell 50 contracts or 200 contracts or whatever the number is. The market order might come in and take out the $200 buyers, which might take half of what the seller wants to get rid of. But the order is a market order. In other words, hit whatever bid you see right now. And so you're sitting at 181. You might be theoretically the only buyer behind $2 that is in the system ready to buy. And that market order will come right to you, computer to computer, and give you your options, however many you're wanting versus how many they got to sell. They might sell behind you at 180. They might not. They might go to 175. Depends how many are left. But if you put in a stink bid, you are always available to buy. You're always offering to buy stock or contracts, whatever it is. You never know. Yeah, I'd do it. I would do it. Oh my gosh. In my athletic pursuits, we have to fill out daily whereabouts. And I have a guaranteed 1 hour time slot every day where we will be where we say we are in case the drug testers show up. Wow. Overnight accommodations must also be accurate. Crazy. Thank you, Robert. 352 thumbs up. Thank you. Dow down 251. So good. Ham and cheese and horseradish on a bagel. Oh boy. Fantastic. Welcome everybody to the channel today. Thank you for subscribing and becoming members. Oh, you guys are awesome. 355 thumbs ups. Thank you. The poll question with 400 results now, 400 participants in the poll question. I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like John McClane or Hans Gruber. And John McClane is getting 59% of the vote. Hans Gruber is getting 41%. We want to know, what do you think about GameStop's chairman, Ryan Cohen? Is he acting more like John McClane, mucking up the works? Or Hans Gruber, a cold, calculated man with a plan? Reads Time magazine. Wears nice suits. Yes. Skill testing questions. I have some more like fill in the blank questions I have for you, Mr. Takagi. Thank you, everybody. Cheers to all of you. Oh boy. DQ 400 poll responses, only 357 thumbs up. Slackers. Oh my gosh. Thank you, everybody. Here we go. The second half of the bagel. The Dow is now down 271. We need a turnaround. We need it now. Come on, market. I know what to do with this turnaround. I know how to get this market going. Hang on a second. Here we go. We're going to get this market turned around right now. We're going to pop up some of these guys right here. We have had a lack of these for a day or two. It's time to get these going again. Knee, knee, knee. It's the Friday knee attack here on Stock Markets with Bruce. With the knee attack, you know what happens. It's obvious. The market cannot stop going higher. You can't go lower when these start to come out. The knees overpower all the sellers. They drown them out. The Engelberries must be acquired. The shrubbery must be acquired. The Knights of the Knee will turn this market around on its ear. And with Austin Doer in the house and Zed Estate here and others, these knee emojis overpower the cellaring of this market. And we shall go higher. Fadigan, it's only a flesh wound. Austin, there you go, my friend. Larry, Titus, knee, knee, knee. All kinds of knees. All kinds of knees. Thank you, Silka, for the thumbs up. Number 361. Ori is putting in the knee emojis as well. There, you cannot stop this market when the knee emojis overpower all resistance. Sean and Wendy, God is amazing. Knee, knee. Dr. G, oh my God. Sean and Wendy, another batch of knee, knee, knee emojis. Oh, we're just going to go higher and higher and higher on this market. The whole chat is dominated by the knees. Same with the Splair TV. We're down 253. Here we go. Coyote. Fadigan. Woohoo. There they go. Smoke Dog 365. Thanks, buddy. The Dow now down 250 points. It cannot stop. It must go higher. Here it goes. 245. Nee. Nee. We're down 243. We're going higher. SoFi is up. Matterport is green. Emmy is green. Spire is green. Here we go. Mr. Dr. Daddy-Doo. Nee, nee, nee. Oh, man. Come on, market. Let's go. Sean and Wendy, number 366. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Here we go. Higher and higher. We're on fire. Oh, my. Nasdaq still up 70. S&P down 12. The Dow down 266. But I think we may have bottomed out. We may have bottomed out. Let's go. Go GameStop. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy, so good. So good. Matterport is green. ME green. Spire green. SoFi is green. Rocket Lab is green. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take a shot higher, kids. Let us do that. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. 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 Clay, I'm really hoping SoFi can keep climbing. There is wall after wall of resistance. B fits. Uncle Bruce, what are your thoughts on taking a loss on my spring SoFi calls and buying up the stock? I know SoFi will go back to 20 at some point, but the longer I hold my calls, if SoFi doesn't move, the more I lose and could lose it all. But if I switch and buy the stock, it's likely to at least double my money at some point again in the future. Well, that is an option. It's a choice you have. You can also roll your contracts into a future timing, depending on what exercise price you go after and so on, and keep up the go with the leverage. The SoFi shares are, in my opinion, capable of a $5 pop at any time, followed by a week of $1 and $2 pops beyond it, and we could be 2025 in less than a week. But we are in need of a flush out of the sellers, which I think we're getting close to. 20 million volume this morning. We are not trading 150 million today. I don't know if we'll hit 50. And we're up a penny, and I don't see the selling coming in anymore. I just don't see this dire, desperado head for the exit selling. I think they've run out. Doesn't help that the Dow's off 269 at this moment in time. But despite the fact that the Dow is down 277 points, SoFi is hanging right in there. Down 16 on S&P and NASDAQ up 51. What can I say? Rumor has it the short interest on SoFi is 17%. I don't know how good or bad that number really is in real life. I just know at 11.58, this is ridiculously cheap. And there will come a point in time, and it may be happening as we are talking now. I don't know. But there will come a point in time where either an individual, a group of individuals, a hedge fund or group of, or ETFs, will be slowly moving in here and just gobbling up blocks of stock. And you get this day where, oh, it looks like it's up 30, 40 cents. Oh, that's great. And then an hour later, oh, we're up 70 cents. An hour later, oh, we're up $1.20. Oh, an hour later, we're up 175. An hour later, we're up 240 today. It just does. It has one of those kinds of days where it just feeds on itself, and there is just no resistance. There's just no selling. There's just nothing available, and the volume is coming on and on. Then it's gone. Then we have a run on our hands that isn't. We'll have like 200 million volume wanted and only 150 million available, and it just does this for a solid week. But don't ask me what week it is. I can't tell you. I know it's going to happen. I feel it. I feel it coming, but I'm not in charge of this department. Will be. I'm in the same position. It's painful, but I got to wait until at least earnings. I'm going to believe. Scott, for what it's worth, as publicly traded companies, these stocks are unproven. So the price will be low until they get a longer track record. Options will certainly suffer. Just buy the stock. Will should start a support group. Laughing out loud. There you go. It's one of those things where you take a position and you've got to either stick to what you have, make the move that's most comfortable for you. Either strategy is a winner. It could be a winning strategy. One is longer than the other in time. One is more leveraged than the other, of course. And that's just the way it is. And you've got to figure out which way is good for you, what can work for you, what's comfortable for you, and then go from there. Rocket Lab is up a dime at 9.13, and that is a joke. SoFi 11.57 unchanged. That is a joke. We're down to now $1.98 on GameStop. I'm waiting for a breakout there. Matterport is down 6 cents, 8.06. That is a joke. ME at 462 with all the cash they're sitting on. That is ridiculous. Aspire 262, 261 with all the work they're doing and all the developments are made and all the news coming out. This is ridiculous. ATIP 294. Physiotherapy needed badly, and these guys are going to deliver it. Smart Rent 762. We are all heading for smart technology in real estate. It's undeniable. It is unstoppable. We're not going back to keys and hand-dialed fans or heaters. We're not going back to manual drapes. It's all going electronic. It's all going digital. It's all going wireless. It's all going over the phones. It's going there. And there will be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And Smart Rent will be a huge winner. Humongous. But we are in early days. And here we are all along with the world not aware of what we're sitting on with the Smart Rent that we know what we know. Sextera, server farms, they going anywhere? No. More needed? Yeah. The data they're going to have to handle? Yeah, much more. Are they going to make more money? Yes. Will their costs to their customers keep rising? Yeah. Customers will pay more and more and more and more for data. Yes. Sextera is a winner? Oh, yeah. Either they take over other people or someone takes them over. Yes. Yes, that's right. No ifs, ands, or buts about them. All winners. Rocket Lab, are they going to launch more satellites? Yeah. Do they have a backlog, and will they get longer? Yeah. Will they be able to make more money per launch? Yeah. Are they reducing their costs between launch? Yeah. Winner. SoFi. Oh my God. SoFi. Oh goodness gracious. Oh my God. What can I say? The companies are winners. It's the shareholders that are having issues. It's not necessarily you guys. It's the shareholders around you. But it is what it is. We're down 284 on the Dow, and that's an issue. Not of your making, but it is an issue. We've got the S&P down 21. We have NASDAQ up only 15 points. So the deterioration has been coming in here, and we've got to wait it out. It's what we have to do. This is how we earn our keep. We don't go away. We just don't go away ever. We don't go away. Anyway, do you see the short squeeze on SoFi? I don't know if there'll be a short squeeze. I think there'll be I'm going to say SoFi is going to get a rally, and it might be made up of several things all at the same time. It might be a little bit of short covering in there, momentum traders, day flippers, long-term believers are going to double down, triple down, quadruple down. I think it's a combination of everything, all coming together at the same time. When SoFi busts out, it busts out for a million reasons. And some of you will say, oh, it's a short squeeze. That's all it is. That's all it is. Others of you will say, no. There's way more volume than a short squeeze going on here. There's something fundamentally happening. And others will just say more buyers and sellers. They'll just go real simple on it. And then there'll be others who will just come out analytically and go, this company is firing on all cylinders. They got their bank charter. How come people didn't see this before? Well, when you have to sell and you don't have any choice in the matter, you need to raise cash because you're being forced to raise cash. You don't ask questions. You sell first and think about it later. And that might be the deal that's been going on in slow motion for months. That could be, it could be as simple as that. Nothing personal. It's just business. That's all it is. It's not personal. It is not anyone picking on you guys. It's not personal. It's just business. At the end of the day, though, the cream rises to the top. The best win, best management, best managers, companies that grow their cash flows, grow their sales, bring in earnings. They're the winners. And they're the ones that the long-term investors just sit around on and hold and hold and hold. And then one day we read articles about, oh yeah, so-and-so stock is at a new all-time high, $54 a share, blah, blah, blah. What was that stock? Oh, that's SoFi. Oh, wow, didn't SoFi used to trade like 11? Oh, I should have bought that. Oh, what was I thinking? Well, until you know. What can I say? Nazareth, gotta start my day job. Good luck to everyone on your trades and have a great weekend. Nazareth, you take care. Thank you. Will, get comfortable being uncomfortable. H. Gregory, Uncle Bruce, you the man. Apple, poor man cover call expiring today. 170 strike. I was able to buy back for a profit and I can write again. Thank you, Bruce. It only took me, 4 days to keep him calm. Nicely done. I'm very happy for you. And 170.94 right now on the stock, and you're making money, and that's what it's all about. Learn to write call options. You betcha, folks. Learn to write call options and join H. Gregory, join Will Carruthers, join Nazareth and others, and make money in this market. Yeah, George Green, Uncle Bruce, good morning. As far as SoFi, what kind of contracts and dates should I be looking to do at this point in the market? Well, George, if you're going to do anything in the options market on SoFi, you're going to buy a call option. That would be it. Which one you buy is totally up to you. The stock at 11.46 is such a bargain, such a deal. But if you can afford a 750, that's in the money, almost $4 here, 460, actually in the money, 418. If you can afford a 750 call option that doesn't have much of a premium to it, that is down the road, maybe as far as a year out, that would be really cool. If you can afford a $10 call option that doesn't have too much of a premium to it, great. I'm not sure if you can get other call options at different series. It all depends on the option chains, but get out there. Be out there, though. Be out there. I want you to have lots of time. Nicholas, hey, Uncle B, I keep seeing multi-million-dollar orders on SoFi right at the closing bell. How do you read that? I don't have that info. I don't have access to that kind of stuff, so I can't, tell you whether that's real or Memorex. I don't know. How do I read it? I don't. I don't read it. I see where the stock's at. I see where it trades at, and it's ridiculously cheap. And I can't explain why more people aren't coming in here to buy it now, knowing what they know, except for the fact that not enough people know what they should know about SoFi. And maybe it's because of all the noise that is being blared out at everybody all the time from everywhere you go and everything you do, that it's just not moving up right now. Lame. Bought 2 shares of Google in the last 2 days. Need only 3 more before July. Right on, lame duck. Gregory smiling. Splitter, I think I go out for a small break before I catch back my 100 SoFi. H. Gregory, I'm calm. Splitter, see you later. And if not, have a great weekend, y'all. Thank you, Splitter. Lame duck just came across shoveling snow. Boy, did that suck. I don't like doing that. I can imagine you don't like shoveling snow. SoFi, 11.50, down 6 cents. Rocket Lab up 4 cents to 907. The Dow down 258 right now. S&P down about 17.9. NASDAQ up 23 points. GameStop down $2. Matterport down a dime. ME down up 7. Spire down a half a penny. ATIP down a nickel. SmartRent down a nickel. Cyxtera down a penny. AMC up 6 cents. Robinhood up 88. There you go. There's a recap for you. It's slight changes on what we're following. Really slight pennies, except for GameStop, which is typically moving a couple of bucks anyway. Unbelievably quiet and very calm. There it is. I covered my short on Snap, says Nick S. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. You're making money, and I'm happy for you. Beautiful stuff. There's always bargains out there. There always is, and markets go when markets go, and that's it. You're betting against other human beings. Remember that. You're not betting against machines. You're not betting against computers. You're betting against people that operate computers, but you're betting against people who have their thoughts on where stock should be at this moment in time for whatever reason they think it's whatever the reason they have is the reason they have. That's it. That's all you got to remember. And it's not personal. It's business. And you're just trying to figure out where is the business going and how do you fit into it and where can you make your piece of the action. And you will never make $20 million on a single trade. You'll make a few bucks here and a few bucks here and a few bucks here, and you'll just cobblestone success, one leg at a time, one brick at a time, whatever it works. And that's how you got to play this game. And writing options might be the answer for a bunch of you guys. Checking out my classes this weekend might be the investment you need to make, where you finally say, okay, that's it. I've had it with this guy. I watch this guy all the time, and I'm going to take his classes now. I'm going to watch them. Every one of them is 2 hours. I'm going to watch a class a day for the next 12, 11 days. I'm going to watch one every day for 11 days. And I can watch them every time I want, again and again and again. And I'm going to really pick this up. And maybe it's for you. Maybe this is the answer for you to kind of help you through these markets. Because even on days like today, there could be option possibilities. And, if you know how to do it, you'll know how to participate in it and not be intimidated by an up or a down or a flat market. All right. Auntie PC says it best when she says, today sucks eggs. There you go. You're allowed to say that. You're allowed to say it. It's okay. It's all good. We're down 267 on the Dow. Quiet. I think we bottomed out. We've been bottomed out here now for a half an hour. We've been just sitting here for half an hour on the Dow. The Dow has stopped dropping. It's not going up. It's not going down. It's just sitting here. S&P down 19, NASDAQ up 17. That's where we're at. It's really kind of flatlining. Rocket Lab up 3. SoFi down 11. GameStop down 237. Matterport down 11. ME up 5.5. Spire up a penny. ATIP down 7. SmartRent up down 7. Sixtera down 19. AMC down a nickel. Robinhood up 73 cents holding. Vanik down $4. Home Depot down 10. IBM down $1.20. Microsoft up $2.50. Apple down $1.80. Goldman up $3. Cisco down 52 cents. Facebook down $7.61. Amazon up $316.97. Tesla up $4.66. Google down $31. Bed Bath Beyond down 36 cents. BlackBerry down a penny. Royal Caribbean down $4 to $75.35. Target down $2. JP Morgan up 35 cents. Costco down 9 1/4. Walmart down $1.84. Nvidia down $1.39. American Airlines down 49 cents. Netflix down $4.80. Moderna down $3.65 to $1.60. There's a brief recap for you. What can I say? I can only tell you what it's doing, and then I'll try to interpret it for you. But this is a Friday, and some folks have packed it in already. They might miss the action if there is any, but it is what it is. And there you go. Unfortunately, SoFi pushed their ER a few weeks to March 1. Blowout fourth quarter results will move the stock much more than the charter approval. However, the charter will play nicely into first quarter guidance and beyond. The earnings report, they say, Joe is saying, has been pushed back to March 1. Well, that's only 25 days, not long. How is Robinhood going up when everything else is going down? Auntie wants to know. Eric, man, I thought stocks only went up, though. Robert just read this comment on Yahoo. Should have bought Robinhood when Robinhood hit $9.94 a couple of days ago. Robinhood is so strong, SoFi is so weak. Well, some folks want to pick on it. Go ahead. Take your chances. You want to buy a money loser like Robinhood that's got a zillion lawsuits against it? Good luck. Correction ain't over, says Coyote. Tiff, we are improving compared with the last 2 days. And we still have several trading hours for today. So there it is. There you go, Tiff. Well said. Well, we're down 241 on the Dow. We're a little better here. It is improving. The Dow is improving. Rocket Lab now up 8 cents. SoFi down 7. GameStop 96.86 down 237. Matterport down 12. ME up 6. Spire's up a penny. Let's see. Robinhood has to be artificially pumped up right now. I don't get it. I'd avoid that. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Robinhood, as you can imagine. 242 on the down dip on the Dow, coming on again. A little more. Okay. Ron Williams is saying here, Morier, my take is there is a tremendous short action taking place on SoFi to drive the price down and us retail investors out of the market. SoFi going from 40 million to 400 million year on year in 2022. The cheaper SoFi gets, the cheaper Rocket Lab gets, Matterport, ME, Spire, HIP, SmartRent, Xterra, all of these guys, the cheaper they get, the more you can buy, the more shares you can get for less money. So actually, more retail investors get into these stocks, the lower they go in price, which means a larger number of the shares are held by smaller investors as they keep dropping. Because to buy 1,000 shares of Matterport at $30 a share is 30 grand. Now they're 8 grand. You can buy almost 4,000 shares of Matterport versus 1,000 at 32. You can buy 4,000 at 80. At 8, I mean, this is the fact, and it's happening with ME. It's happened to Spire, HIP. These shares keep dropping. SoFi at $11.54 is way more affordable than at $24 a share. It's half price. But you got to have nerves and guts. You got to be able to hang in there and say, I'm not getting out. You're not shaking me out of this stuff. I don't care how low this goes. I'm going to keep buying it. I'm going to keep on buying it and buying it and buying it. And if you want my stock, you got to give me triple, quadruple. And even then, if it does go to 25, 30, I'm writing options on it. I'm still not giving you my stock. You're going to pay me now a premium if you want it out of me. So there you go. Down 177 on the Dow. We just climbed 75 points in 10 minutes on the Dow. We're down 5.5 points on S&P. We're climbing there too. We're up 72 on NASDAQ, and we're climbing on NASDAQ noticeably. Russell is right now off, looks like it's off 19 points. Let me just double check my numbers here. Yeah, we're down 19.8 on the Russell, down 1%. VIX is up 0.77 at 2512. So the markets are improving here. S&P is only down 4 points now. NASDAQ up 78. The Dow up 160, down 168. The Dow is down 168 instead of down 270. We're improving. By how much, I don't know, but we're improving. SoFi just went green. Rocket Lab up 12. SoFi is up a penny. Matterport is only off 7 cents. ME up 8. Spire now up 3. ATIP down 8. SmartRent down 2 cents. Xterra is off 26. It's got a bit of a dip there, but that might turn around. AMC is green at 14.94. Robinhood is still up here at 14.98. So the Dow is improving. Now it's off 165. So the Dow may have come back as much as how much? Let me just double check. We were as low as 34,799. Let's call that 34,800. We're at 934. We've gone back 134 points in 20 minutes. 134 point gain on the Dow from down 300 to down 176. So the Dow has climbed back a bit. It seems that there might have been a computer buy program that came in. We're now down 189. This might be the beginning of several of these. We'll watch for that. Okay, Robinhood had terrible earnings. It should not be up $5 right now. This is ridiculous. TIF, I think Robinhood is fueled by idiots who don't know, who don't do diligence what they buy and actually think that this is a dirt cheap right now. Little did they know. Auntie says this is so frustrating. Coyote Auntie says, do you still have those puts? Splair, maybe I pushed that penny at SoFi. Dr. D-Do, I need SoFi to pop like $3 in 5 minutes. Is that too much to ask? No, I can do that. I can do it. Laugh out loud. How did you guess anti-PC? I have just one, and it doesn't expire until February 25. But by all accounts, Robinhood should not be up at all. Joe, markets are just weird these days. Retail options trading is the new Fed put. Ron Williams, more 56% revenue growth in 2022. Patience will be supremely awarded by the year end. SoFi is a once in a decade type of investment. Robert Benson Gayotti. Makes one wonder if the shorts are trying to get people to sell. I'm sticking to my beloved SoFi and my SoFi calls. I'm a big believer in my SoFi. There you go. The Dow down 193, S&P down 7.3, NASDAQ up 70. We might get another buy wave here. You never know, and we'll see what it does for us. Could be kind of fun. That's the deal, man. That is the deal. Thank you, one. Thank you all for being here today and hanging out with yours truly. Do appreciate this. We've got 387 thumbs ups. We're only 13 away now from 400. Can you help me get to 400 thumbs ups? If you can hit that thumbs up button, please. Nail that thing right now. Hit it hard, hit it hard, hit it hard. Get me to 400 thumbs ups. Thank you all for that. Appreciate it. The Dow now down 182, coming back a little bit now, just a little bit. Before SoFi pops, I need my stink bid to be hit, says Chicago. I did try to sell it when it dumped after earnings, but it didn't fill. So there you go. The Dow down 182, Rocket Lab up 13, SoFi down 2 cents at the moment. We have thumbs ups now, 398. We're 2 away from 400, everybody. 2 thumbs ups away. 398 have come in. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up surge right here. Robert, I'm throwing you thumbs ups, buddy. Here we go. The thumbs ups are coming. 398 right now. We're going for 400. Waiting for the breakthrough to happen. Thank you, one and all. The GameStop only down $1.66 now. We're coming up a little bit. We're at 398 on the thumbs up meter. Watching it at 401 now. Looks like we've gone through it at 401. On the poll question today, the poll question has been, I think GameStop's Ryan Cohen is acting more like John McClane or Hans Gruber. Your choice. 60% now are saying it's a John McClane move. That's what he's doing. Ryan Cohen is doing a John McClane, mucking it up on the inside of that Nakatomi Tower. Hans Gruber is only getting 40% support right now for his methodical German style, his Euro style. Attention, police. Yes, Hans Gruber, 40%. John McClane, welcome to the party, pal. 60% support among my poll takers. 421 poll participants today and 406 thumbs ups today. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate that. Robert saying, come on, thumbs, let's go. So Andy, I had no idea his sugar mama was going to prop him up. There you go. 165-point drop on the Dow, improving a little bit more. S&P about to go positive. We're only down 1.8 points. NASDAQ up 97. We're climbing again. Rocket Lab went up to now up 17. And SoFi is green again, up 2 cents. GameStop down 135, climbing. Matterport is only off 2 cents. ME up a dime. Spire up 4. Smart Rent down a penny. ATIP down 7 cents. Sextera still down 31 cents. Are we going to go green all over the place? Look at the Dow now, down 144. We're climbing again on the Dow. S&P down 1/10 of a point. The S&P 500 is about to go green as well. Look at that improvement. Russell is still down, looks like 20 points, 1 percentage point. The VIX is up 0.45 of a point. That's all. A 24.82 fear index, very good. Very positive for the markets. Will we continue to gain on this move? That is the question. SoFi holding a 1 penny gain to 11.58. Super duper bargain at the moment. Okay, there it is. He acts more like Hans Gruber, says the Credit Savage. There you go. Thank you all for being here on my show today. I've been on here now 3 hours 3 minutes. Appreciate this. Cheers to all of you around the world. Being Friday, if I don't see you in the afternoon show, have a wonderful weekend and stay healthy and take care of yourselves. Cheers. Oh yeah. Welcome to Friday. Oh my. We're down 124 on the Dow. The Dow is coming up here. S&P is up 132. We're green on the S&P. We're up 103 now on NASDAQ, climbing. Rocket Labs up to 920, up 17 cents. SoFi now up 3 cents to 1160. GameStop down $1.11. That's all. Matterport only down a nickel, 807. ME up 11 cents to 464. Spire up 3. ATIP moving up. It's down 6 cents. SmartRent down a penny. 6 now only down 29. We're up 11 on AMC, and Robinhood is up 92 cents. Vanek down $1.30. We're turning it up right now. Home Depot down 740. IBM down 73 cents. Microsoft up 450. It's climbing. Apple is climbing, down 56 cents. Now down 51. Goldman up 515 to 364. It's climbing again. Cisco down only 18 cents. Facebook down 567, but it looks to be climbing. Amazon is up $345 and it is climbing. Tesla climbing up 14 now. Google is climbing, down 1650, but it's climbing here. Bed Bath Beyond is coming on, only down 8 cents. Make that now 7. And Bed Bath Beyond, BlackBerry is up 7 cents. So Bed Bath Beyond is down 7 and BlackBerry is up 7. They're moving higher. Royal Caribbean down 324. It's actually climbing. Interesting there. NVIDIA up 218. It's gone green, going higher. Woo-wee. Netflix down 295, climbing a little. Moderna down 91 cents. It's climbing right now. So a whole bunch of movement on the upside. The Dow down 104. So it's coming on again. SoFi 1160 up 3 cents. GameStop down $1.04. Very good. We got a market that's moving higher. Nasdaq up 115 points. So yeah, SoFi just went green again. That's right. It's up 3 here on SoFi 1160. We're coming back on for another rally here at this point. Will this rally continue? Take it all green? It could. We could actually have an update today. We could actually have a 200-point gain on the Dow today. We could, because we've gone through the worst of it yesterday and this morning, and we're through it all. We're the selling has stopped coming in, and all of a sudden the bargain hunters are going, well, I thought I had more time. I guess I don't. I better get in now. I better get in here and pick up some cheap stock while it's still sitting around here, because these prices won't last the way it's thinning out. And that seems to be what's going on. The Dow's down only 93 now. It's coming on. We're up 4 on S&P. We're up 115 on NASDAQ. We're climbing. Yeah. GameStop down $1.02. I think it's about to pop. Yeah. Cool beans, man. Okay. Yay. Join me today at 3 o'clock Eastern time for the last hour of the week on this market. We're down 89 on the Dow. We're climbing now, guys. We're going higher. Join me at 3 o'clock for the last hour of the week. We will keep an eye on the performance of this market. Thank you for 417 thumbs ups, 423 respondents of the poll, a 60-40 split for John McLean right now. Thank you for that today. I love it. Thank you for watching this show and sticking around with your buddy Uncle Bruce as we are grinding away this Friday to try to stay ahead of the boogeymen and see if we can make some money. Go markets, go, I say. And I think they could. I think we may have the possibility of an up day on all 3 of the big markets. Will the Russell 2000 join the party? I don't know. But the VIX is coming in. It's only up 3.1 now at 2466. This fear index is dropping. That's a very good sign for this market. We've had a most interesting week this week. What a grind. Unbelievable. John, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it that you've been here today and that all of you have been watching me today. It's been an interesting morning, to say the least, as we get ready to grind forward towards the close of this week. I'll see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon, everybody. You take care, and I'll catch you then. Bye.